Salute to the mod squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. Run the likes up for your boy, man. Keep the likes at 50%. Let me see here. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man. What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on? What's happening out there with all y'all out there, man? Hope you guys are getting the notifications. You know, let me know if you got the notification. And we'll let you know how we feel about all of that. Okay. So man, I wanted to come in and talk to you guys this morning. Plus, it gives me an excuse to smoke a cigar. I haven't had an opportunity to smoke a cigar, bro. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity. All right. Sometimes you just have to take some time with yourself, man. But I choose to take time with myself, with you guys, because you guys are my people. Okay? Run the likes up for your boy, man. Keep the likes at 50%. Tip your bartender, man. So yesterday, man, there's been so many things going on, bro. So many things going on, man. I got a big old thing of tea here, so we're about to sip some tea and talk a little bit about a couple of things that need to be discussed, man. Uncle Shaq got some things he needs to tell you. Very good. So yesterday, man, we had a bunch of updates, and one of the updates that came across the wire that I didn't get a chance to discuss yesterday is that former Las Vegas Raider head coach Josh McDaniels just became the offensive coordinator for, I bet you can't guess who. I bet you can't guess who Josh McDaniels went running home to. You guessed it. Back to the New England Patriots for the same job that he had before when he left to come to the Raiders. Just figure that out, man. Just figure that out, bro. Figure that out, bro. That is the equivalent. Okay, this is the third time Josh McDaniels has went home to daddy, bro. This is the third time, bro. Okay, anybody can make it, have it rough out here. Okay, you may have went out, moved out of state, moved out of your mama house, tried to get it popping. You weren't ready. Situations happen. You weren't mature enough to get out here and get it out the mud, and you move back to your mama house. Okay, man, that's cool. All right, man. Everybody's entitled to, one of those. Things didn't work out. The girl you was with, you found out she was a thought, even though we all knew it. And you came home and you saw somebody's dirty drawers that was in the bathroom that weren't yours, okay? And you had a big old fight and a breakup, and you're not on the lease, and she told you to get the hell out and moved her new boyfriend in and all of that, man, okay? And you moved back to the crib. All right. But then, man, 12 years later, bro, you go out and venture out again, all right? You're not 20, you're 32 now, okay? You're not 25, okay? You're 37. Now you move out again. All right, mom, I'm out of here. Grandma, I'm ready. I'm seasoned. I'm grown. I'm about to go out there and get it out the mud. I'm about to build my own life. Then you go out to Vegas, and a year and a half later, the same situation happens to you again. So you spend a whole year in the basement, having a mental breakdown. No one sees you, no one talks to you, none of that. And then finally your daddy throws you a bone, bro. Your daddy throws you a bone, aka Robert Kraft, and says, why don't you just come back and work for me, son? We know you're unemployable. We know you're a bad employee. We know you don't get up and go to work on time. We know that you're on OnlyFans during your shift. We know that we got caught sleeping in the bathroom when you should have been out here moving those pallets. We know that you're never going to be anything. But due to the fact you're my son, aka a patriot, You will always have 3 hots and a cot. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, man. Josh McDaniels was never a Raider. I told you guys that, man. I mean, I told you when he came over here that he wasn't here to do any of the stuff y'all said he was going to do. That was the beginning of the end for the Raiders as we know it, man. Dad Cat came over here and completed a Ethan Hunt mission, okay? To come over here, if he chose to accept it, and he did, come over here and absolutely disintegrate any semblance of Raider dynasty, history, pedigree, bloodline, DNA, okay? Came all the way over here to do that, okay? And at the end of the day, man, there's still some people still caping for Josh McDaniels. There's somebody on here right now who's on here talking in all caps. While everybody else is talking in lowercase, somebody is talking in all caps because they bought in. A lot of you guys bought into the Josh McDaniels bullshit. A lot of you guys told me, come on, Shaq, he's a 6-time Super Bowl champion. And I told you from day one, Josh McDaniels ain't a Raider. Josh McDaniels ain't gonna do shit. And you guys believed it. Y'all believed it, man. And even to this day, there's gonna be a whole bunch of other people still saying, well, he was still a better coach than. No, when somebody's there to do you in, okay? Let's look at it like this. If you have met a girl and she was told to infiltrate your life and infiltrate your family, and she gave you some good buns and she cooked and she cleaned for you, but you found out that she tried to poison you, you don't get to say, well, you know what, man, she still was pretty cool, bro, because she gave me buns and she cooked and she cleaned and she cleaned up after the dog. Nah, that was all a ploy to destroy you, homie. That was a ploy to destroy you, bruh. And it worked. Look at your team. Your team is in absolute shambles. Absolute disarray. Now, I'm happy that it's all coming out because I've always tried to tell you guys, even the idiotic members and subscribers over here, because we do need you guys here. Okay, we do need somebody to look at and say, don't be them. But with that being said, bro, you have to understand, man, when you're being used, bruh. Like, mission accomplished, dog. Ever since he came over here, man, and set some booby traps up in our shit, we haven't been the same, dog. Before he showed up, Rich Bisaccia had us in the playoffs. We had a franchise quarterback, whether you like it or not. We had a franchise running back, whether you like it or not. We had a defense that was playing lights out football. We had an offense that was trying to get other pieces. We were a few months away from getting Devontae Adams. We were on the come up, bro. We hadn't seen a playoff since 2016 in Vegas, and we were on the road, and went to the Bengals and lost to a team that went to the Super Bowl. What did we have to be ashamed about? What did we have to be ashamed about? We lost to the Bengals, who were the AFC champions, who went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Super Bowl against the Rams. That's who we lost to. We didn't lose to nobody else. Okay? But no, Josh McDaniels was sent to come over here and seek and destroy, and that's exactly what he did. My job is to continuously tell you guys to keep the grass low, bro. 2025 is the year of the snake. Okay, that's in the Chinese calendar, bro. It's the year of the snake. Understand, man, snakes are not your friends, bro. You may like snakes. You may pet snakes. You may have a favorite snake. You may have a favorite snake's color. You may even have some snake skin boots. But what a snake is not is your friend. That's what he's not. As long as you know that that snake has the capacity to bite the shit out of you, as long as you know as soon as you pick it up, it's going to slither around your arm, as long as you know what you're doing, you're good. But when you start thinking that snakes are your friends, that's when you start effing up your life. And our life as a team right now, we're straight nuclear waste right now, man. Heard earlier, Aaron Glenn, who now everybody else was saying, why don't we just get him? From what I was told, it hasn't been confirmed, but I heard that he is going to be the new coach of the New York Jets. Outside of Ken Stabler, that's a different type of snake. Okay, all right, it's different. All right, okay. So, even the mamba, even the black mamba, it all depends. Okay, telling you. All right. So, with that being said, Aaron Glenn's gone. Mike Vrabel didn't come, like I told you. All right. Ben Johnson didn't come, like I told you. Josh McDaniels, an absolute snake in the grass, slithered back to the crib. Nobody wanted Josh McDaniels as anything. That is the main thing that definitely proves that my point. What it take 2 years for me to be right? It took me 2 years to be right. 2 years ago, he became the coach. 2 years later, when I told you back then 2 years ago that he wasn't a Raider and he was here to not do anything other than destroy our team, 2 years later, I'm right. That's why I'm on here. Just to let you guys know, man, the streak still continues, bro. It's still Matthew Shack Unfiltered and Matthew Shack Unfiltered and still heavyweight champion of YouTube, Matthew Shack Unfiltered. I'm sorry, you guys. I had somebody say, damn, Shack, aren't you tired of being right? Nah. Why would I be tired of collecting dubs all day? Why would I be tired of putting my size 13 squarely in somebody's ass on a daily basis? That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's why I was put here. I was put here to put my foot that people's ass that's in my way. I don't bother nobody. I stay out the way. I'm not a bully. I don't walk around looking for people. It just seems that people want to step into my path because they think what they think, only to get touched up in the wrong way. Okay? Understand that, right? So once again, bro, I don't want to hear nothing about Josh McDaniels no more, dog. I mean, I hear people telling me, oh, man, Shaq, he was pretty good. We just needed to give him more time. Nah, more time to do more damage? Mm-mm. Do you know that man got fired on Halloween? He got fired on Halloween, bro. The scariest day of the year, he got fired. Why do you think, bro? Why do you think Mark Davis chose Halloween to fire at Josh and Dave? Because he wanted to make it clear, I know you are a goblin. Okay, you are a red, black, and blue, red, white, and blue goblin. Get your ass up out of here. Go back to the musket logo. And that's why when Antonio Pierce was talking about beating the Patriots, that's why he was wearing the Raider logo. He pulled him aside and said, don't you ever talk about the Patriots like that. Why he's on payroll, why he's the whole HC of our team, he's still sticking up for his daddy. Come on, dog. You gotta understand, you guys, man. You gotta understand. Why do we keep bringing people in that don't love us? You bring in Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, they don't love you. At least John Gruden loved us. John Gruden wasn't all of that. John Gruden, I got issues with Gruden. I do got issues with him. I still don't like that racial shit. I don't like that shit. Okay? I don't. Okay? But with that being said, he was a Raider. John Gruden's been with the Raiders 2 times. If he came back a 3rd time, no one would say he's not a Raider. Josh McDaniels has came back 3 times. Okay? Let's go through his history with the Patriots. Bill Belichick hired him in 2001. Okay? By Bill Belichick, became the offensive coordinator. Okay? Was an offensive coordinator all the way up until he got a job offer to be the head coach from the Denver Broncos. He left the Denver Broncos. That was like 2014. Which means that he had been with them for like 13 years, won titles, lost a title or two or something like that. Went over there. He drafted Tim Tebow in 2015, won a playoff game with Tim Tebow, and next thing you know, he wound up getting fired. Okay. After he got fired, he immediately became the offensive coordinator for the greatest show on turf, okay, which was the St. Louis Rams. Not the year they won, though, but immediately after, when they were trying to, Kurt Warner was slowing down, went over there, did that there, okay. Then after that, he went back to the Patriots once he got fired from there. No, he was offered the job to be the coach of the Indianapolis Colts. So he got offered the job for the Indianapolis Colts. He accepted the position the day of when he was supposed to be formally announced. He left them at the altar and went back home to the New England Patriots. Okay, left them standing there waiting for him to show up. Hey, man, is Josh going to be showing up, man? Media's here. We're getting ready to announce him as the head coach. He got cold feet, went back home to his daddy. It was the second time. Stayed over there. At no time did his father, Robert Kraft, and his uncle, Bill Belichick, ever offer him the keys to the mansion. At no time did they give him the keys to the Maybach. At no time did they let him house sit, because they knew your job is to deal with the kennels, make sure the grass is cut, make sure the alarm system is set, make sure the sprinkler system cuts on and off. You don't get keys. You don't have we're not giving you anything to run the building. Okay. There's certain parts of this building you don't have access to. All right. They're smart. Leave him where he needs to be at. Okay. Leave the head janitor the head of the janitorial department. You don't make the janitor the treasurer of the company. Okay. Just saying. All right. They're smart. The Raiders, desperate as usual, decide, Josh McDaniels, we want to come over here because we know you know the Patriot way. You don't know the Patriot way, bro. Josh McDaniels don't know the Patriot way at all. He's a member of the Patriot way, all right? Just because you are in the infantry doesn't mean that you know what the generals are planning. Like, come on, bro. I mean, that's just dumb right there, bro. There's people who actually work at Microsoft who's never met Bill Gates. Like, you don't get to say, oh, well, I'm a computer programmer, man, and I can go to your company and be Bill Gates. No, dog. Only an idiot would think that. All right. Hold on, man. I'm about to get rid of Walt altogether. Bye, Walt. You're gone forever. I just deleted Walt, which is what he wanted. Now Walt is blocked. Okay. Can't wait to tell Whittington Thomas what I just did. Got tired of him, though. So at the end of the day, man, he came to the Raiders, seeked and destroyed, got fired, and for a whole year and a half didn't get no job offer. Didn't get a job as an OC. Didn't get a job as a head coach anywhere. Nobody offered him a job. You didn't hear about him getting a job in college. You didn't hear about him getting a job anywhere. He was jobless for a year and a half until Mike Vrabel. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. When the last time I saw Josh McDaniels, he was at the Patriots facility when Gerard Mayo got the job. Jared Mayo, when he got the job, he was seen there. Okay, he was there hanging out at his dad's house. That was the last time. So he's been hanging around the building, looking pitiful. All right, and it's time for Walt to go. I mean, he wants to go. I mean, it's what it is. Okay. He wanted to walk the plank. I let him walk the plank. So at the end of the damn day, man, he went home and he stood around and his dad is looking at him and like, man, this guy's just, are you going to go do something with yourself? He's sitting around playing PlayStation all day, sitting in his tidy whities. They said, all right, man, why don't we just go ahead and just let you be the offensive coordinator? You can get right back. Here's your broom. Here's your mop. Here's your bucket. He was never a Raider, bro. Remember when he wore the logo upside down? Remember during that game when he wore the logo upside down, bro? Remember that? Which was the same game that Derek Carr called an audible to Josh Jacobs to run the ball up the gut against Seattle in overtime, and ran 68 yards up the seam untouched, and everybody was on the sidelines jumping around but him. Have you ever seen a Raider coach not be happy to win a game? I've never seen that in my life until I saw that. His job was to destroy the team, and he did that. Now he's back, and now he's going to be competing against you again. So I'm just here to see what you guys got to say about it, man. It took 2 years to get here. But when you're patient, bro, when you're patient and you're ready to let everybody know that everything that you said before still is ongoing, and that's what it is. You have to know you got caught slipping, bruh. She took you, man. She ran your credit card up. She wrecked your car. Okay. She was spinning on it in your bed, and it wasn't you. She was spinning on. She got you straight evicted out your crib. She went to your job, lied on you, got you fired. Had the cops come pick you up because she said you did something, you didn't do it. Girl just totally destroyed your entire situation. Now you have to start from scratch. But now you know, at least over here, we told you 2 years ago that man was not a Raider. You don't marry the same woman 3 times and then say, or the same person for the ladies out there, and say you don't love her. Not 3 times. You had a baby with her. Y'all broke up. You went over here, had another baby. You came back, had another baby. Yeah, it didn't work out. You left. You had some other babies over here. Then you came back again, had another baby. Who do you love? Who do you love, bro? Yeah, you might love them, but who do you love the most? I think you know. Let me read you guys' comments, man. I'm just out here on a Wednesday, enjoying my cigar, enjoying my tea. Miss Patrice, I got me a medicine ball. I know you know what it is. Pissing people off, blocking people early in the morning, dog. It ain't even 10 o'clock in the morning. I got to put my foot in somebody's ass. That's what I do every day. That's what I do every day, man. You have to enjoy disappointing people that need to be disappointed, bro. Your success and what you're doing with yourself isn't making everybody happy. And you just have to smile to know, man, I'm in here making people mad as hell. Okay. It's beautiful. Okay. I know Patrice, that's why I said it, because you are definitely on that level. Okay. Right. All right, man. I know you're not drinking Old English 800 before work. I know that. All right. Justin Saw, what's going on, Justin Saw? What's good? Hey, bro, I'm chilling, man. I talked to you a little earlier, bro, but that Josh McDaniels thing, man, it's just another laughing situation. You talk about delusional people, and you got to understand a lot of them are wearing your uniform that you're wearing too, bro. I mean, it is what it is, though. Okay. All right. Said you can't make this shit up. It be dummy. I mean, how many chances does he get? I mean, he gets as many chances as he wants. He gets as many chances as he wants, as long as it's with his dad and them, as long as it's with the team that he really wants to be with. I'm telling you, man, that man is not going anywhere. He's going to spend the rest of his career there, bro, unless he starts getting a bug in his behind, thinking that he can go somewhere else. He can't go nowhere else. He's not going to be successful anywhere else. That's just what it is. CT, what's going on, CT? From Youngstown, Ohio, man. Yeah, man. The gangster capital, bro. Okay, I told you I knew some homies, man. I went to college with some cats from Youngstown. I think I told you that before. Them cats were connected, bro. Okay. Matter of fact, that's where the DeBartolo family's from, if I'm not mistaken, man. Okay. I know you. I know about y'all, man. I was also CT, just to let you know, even though I've never been to Ohio, I got folks there. I got some folks that's from Steubenville. I heard Steubenville's gangster too, bro. I got some people that I knew from Steubenville, dog. Okay, they used to tell me all these mob stories and stuff, dog. Okay. Justice Saw, man, salute to all you guys in the chat on the early morning. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, you got to come in and you know, the early bird always gets the bag. Okay, while everybody's sleeping, people like Walt, who's still sitting in their tidy whities, bro, and sipping on a coffee 3 days old because he couldn't afford to go get a fresh one. Okay, I mean, how many times do you heat up Starbucks in the microwave? Okay, I mean, come on, bro. After a while, man, you got to go get you a fresh cup. But you know, hey, shit, them $2.95 isn't gonna spin itself. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ryan Rodriguez says, "What's good? It's cold out there in Orlando." I know it is, bro. The homie Tony Dale's in Tampa. My pops is in Panama City Beach. I got family in T-Town. I got family in St. Pete. I got family all over there, dog. All up and down Jayville, all the way down to Opelika, all the way down there to Fort Myers, the entire state of Florida, bro. Cold as hell. And then my big sis is up in Atlanta and it's snowing. So I'm like, hey, man. Hey, dog. The only thing that looked like snow around here about a week or two ago was all the ash that was floating around, landing all over my clothes. I'm thinking, hey, man, if it's snowing, it sure isn't cold. Okay. So outside of that, okay, I just got the notification. Yeah, I hope you guys are getting the notifications. I hit some of you guys personally because I was talking to you guys. But I hope you guys are getting the notifications. And if you're not getting the notifications, go to the notification bell. Click it and click all notifications so you get everything. Okay. All right. Big Daddy Murder, my guy, keeps it real. Hey, man, I mean, it's a lifestyle, bro. I mean, how you live is your life. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to just make it clear to all the people that are still running around talking about Josh McDaniels. We should have kept him. No, you shouldn't have, though. I mean, he just proved to you that he's a Patriot, and that's what he is. I mean, it's okay to be what you are, bro. I mean, I wish that the Raiders would do that. I wish that Mark Davis would be who he is. Okay? Just decide I'm a Raider, and that's what it is. And if it's not the Raider way, then we're just going to live and die by that. But when you try to incorporate other people, I mean, you brought in a Charger for a year, and what happened? You had to get rid of him because he was sabotaging it. You brought in Patriots. Now you got Tom Brady in here. I mean, I don't know what to think anymore, bro. I don't know what to think anymore. You know, I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. Huh? Eduardo, what's up? Okay, I'm smoking on that Josh McDaniel pack, but I've been smoking on that pack. I was smoking on that pack when he became the coach. When we lost the first 3 games, when he was the head coach, especially that game against Cliff Kingsbury. I mean, Cliff Kingsbury and the Cardinals. Remember when the midget Kyler Murray was running around, had that 20-second play, and scored that touchdown on us in the Death Star, and then they ran a 2-point conversion and ran another 20-second play to scrambling around. I wanted him fired then. I said, man, fire this clown. Oh, come on, Shaq. It's only been 3 games. All right. Okay, bro. All right. 22 games later, he got fired. Took 25 games to fire that guy. 25. Okay? I'm telling you, that's a lot of games. All right. Maurice Ross, what's good? Salute to the Unfiltered Nation. So pretty out here with the blankets of snow. He slithered his way back to the Patriots. Oh, he didn't have to slither his way. He was already there. It was like this. Josh, yeah. I'm here. Man, somebody wake Josh up, man. Josh was there. Where's else he's going to go? He's got Raider money. He didn't need no money. He got Raider money. So he just sitting there. He's just like a guy who's a beach bum. He just lays on the beach all day. What are you going to do? Wake up in the morning. So what are you going to do today, Josh? Probably just go out to the beach, lay around, see what's, you got anything to do? You got any meetings? Nah, hey, you got any doctor's appointments? Nah. Just lay around all day, man. Lay around the beach, man. Sip on a 6-pack. Let the waves sap up against the shore. That's it. I ain't got nothing going on, bro. Bills are paid. Nobody's calling. Phone's not ringing. He's checking the phone. Nobody's texting him. Man, go out and find my son, man. Where do you think he is? Mr. Kraft? Man, he's probably He's probably somewhere, man. Go over to the Mel's Diner over there. He's probably eating some New England clam chowder. Hey, Josh. Yeah, man. Your dad's calling you. About time, man. Damn. Damn, Dad. Why'd it take so long? Just make me the offensive coordinator. Okay, Booty Bang. Lamont Fleming. Okay, Patriots. Yes, I see it. Booty Bang, you're right, Check, when you said this is the year of the snake. It is. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It is. It's the year of the snake. But it's just proving to be true. You got to understand, man, all this stuff was here before we got here, bro. Like, life was existing before you were born, bro, and it's going to be existing after you're out of here. You got to understand that, dog. All this stuff is cyclical. It happens every 12 years, bro. On the calendar is going to be the same year. 12 years from now to be the year of the snake again. Go back 12 years and look at what happened that year and then see if you could remember how your life was that year. If you're a person that the snake is your enemy, not good. Okay, but there is compatibility with snakes too. There's other things that are compatible with the snake. So this could be their year. And as you can see, snakes are winning. Snakes are winning, bro. They're winning this year. This is their year, bro. This is their year to win. Okay, I think last year was the year of the rat. Does the rat and the mouse get along? I mean, the rat and the snake get along? They don't get along, bro. Okay, I'm a goat, so I know what my enemies are. Okay, telling you. All right, Justice Saw, how does a coach sabotage another team and get another chance? I mean, you can't make it up. I mean, it's war out here. I mean, these teams don't care if you sabotage the enemy. You think I care that I have to boot all the people I got to boot? You come over here and show me your ass when I'm not looking for it, bro. I didn't tell you to do all of that. So guess what? I gotta end you. I got no choice. You got to go. Got to get the hell up out of here. Tell Maurice Ross, talking Booty Bang, Justice Saab. Brian Regan, he should just say an OC. He's good as an OC, not as a head coach. He's the GOAT OC. Like when I was saying this the other day and everybody was mad at me, well, not everybody, but a lot of people was mad at me because I said that when everyone still thought that they had a chance to get Ben Johnson, I said, man, Ben Johnson is not all of that, man. Josh McDaniels is a better offensive coordinator than Ben Johnson. Oh, come on, man. No, he isn't, man. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, bro. That's because he had Tom Brady. Doesn't matter. Josh McDaniels is the GOAT offensive coordinator. There's no offensive coordinator who has more Super Bowl championships in his job. That's what he was meant to do. He was meant to be an OC, okay? That's what he was meant to do. Be an offensive coordinator. He's very good as an offensive coordinator. He's still a very unlikable guy. Because when I saw Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman talk about him, and even when Tom Brady talks about him, they talk about him like he's an absolute joke. Kind of like what I do with Walt. Kind of like what I do with Walt, kind of like what I do with a lot of these dudes that come in here. They're just here as court gestures. They're just here to jump around and be the clown. Like, man, you see this fool over here juggling balls, bro? He's over here juggling balls, bro. There ain't no reason for him to be juggling no balls right now, okay? And that's him, dog. But he's right where he needs to be, all right? He's very good as an offensive coordinator. His problem is when he tries to do more than that. You're very good on fries, bro. You're not register material, okay? Register means you have to count. Register means you have to be personable at the register when people show up. Hello, welcome to McDonald's today. How can I help you? Man, you can't get up there and, yeah, what the hell you want, man? What you want, dog? What? Man, would you hurry up, man? Tell me what the hell you want. I got a long-ass line. Man, would you tell me what you want, homie? Okay? That ain't gonna work. Be like, Josh? Yeah, what, man? You can't talk to the customers like that. Well, man, I mean, this is McDonald's. I mean, they've been here before. They should have just told me what they wanted. I mean, why do I got to say good morning? That's him. Josh McDaniels is not a personable person. You keep him in the back cutting the potatoes. You keep him in the back restocking the pickles. You keep him in the back cleaning the bathrooms. You have him go out to the parking lot and pick up the trash. That's what you do with him. You do not make him the manager of McDonald's. Then wonder why no one's going there. Wonder why the sales are down. Wonder why employees are quitting. Wonder why you got complaints. Because you put the wrong person in charge. Okay? Maurice Ross, man, I'm snowed in, but I'm out in the back smoking a good Oliva cigar, man. Snow, a rare thing in the South. Yeah, man, my cousins, it was funny because I was on Facebook and I saw my cousins. I saw my baby cousin. And she's like, it's snowing. I can't believe it. And it was snow. It wasn't hit the ground melt. It was like 3 inches thick. I'm like, damn. I was like talking to her on live. I was like, damn, cuz, it's crazy. She's like, yeah, cousin, it's really snowing here. Like, people are really tripping, making snow angels and all kinds of shit. All right. Booty Bang in the house, man. What's going on, man? P Dog, morning cigar with coffee. Nah, this is tea, bro. I'm sipping on that tea. You know what I'm saying? I've been drinking a little bit too much coffee, man. I haven't been sleeping much. I've been drinking too much coffee, man. I'll back up off the coffee a little bit. Okay. I'll drink some coffee tomorrow. Okay. Just as I knew Josh McDaniels was a Raider at the time, he wore the shield upside down against Detroit. I mean, come on, dog. For a whole quarter. It wasn't like, oh, shit. Nobody told him that it was upside down. Nobody even had his people that's under him. They're like, look at this fool, just let him walk around. It's like the person you hate. You hate Charlie. Charlie is an asshole at your job. His may not be Charlie. It may be Marty. It may be Sammy. It may be Danny. Okay. It could be any of those E's at the Y's on the end. Okay. And he's an asshole. But he's walking out of the bathroom with toilet paper still sticking out the back, or he has toilet paper on his shoe and he's just walking around, or he came out with his fly open. You know damn well you be like this. Hey, big dog. Oh shit. Every man, you know that. Every man has got caught slipping when you didn't, tighten up everything before you left. Yo, dog. Oh shit. Thanks, bro. Oh, man, your shoes untied. Thank you, partner. Damn, I didn't know. Hey, man, your pants are still stuck in your sock. Oh, thank you, big dog. That shows that somebody doesn't want you to walk around looking foolish. Okay, when somebody tells you that shit. Yo, man, you got something in your teeth. Oh, shit. I don't care who you are. Everybody has somebody done put you up on some game so you don't walk around looking crazy. Okay? But no, not Josh McDaniels. They're going to let him walk around with his fly open. They're going to let him walk around with toilet paper hanging out the back of his shorts. They're going to let him walk around looking crazy, bro. They're not going to let him know that there's a big doo-doo stain on the back of his shorts, that he actually missed the toilet and he's got a whole strip on the back of his, a whole Las Vegas strip of doo-doo on the back of his shorts. They're not even going to tell him that because they don't have no respect for him. Okay? And that's what it is, bro. Now, we're going to see what happens over there because I'm definitely going to be paying attention. All right? Just as I want Josh McDaniels gone a lot earlier than he did. That piece of S was wearing the shield like that. Yeah, man. FBA said Big Dush was terrible. Let's talk about everything. I never did. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people. I talked to a lot of people, you guys. Okay? Understand that just because you didn't say nothing doesn't mean that I didn't hear it. I talk to everybody, bro. Like the entire gamut of the spectrum. Okay? It's just like with politics. I talk to the far right, I talk to the far left, and I talk to the people that are in the middle. I talk to the people that are riding the fence. I talk to everybody. So just because you didn't say that and you might not, doesn't mean that I didn't talk, because trust me, they come over here. I just had to get rid of a dude. Why you think Walt was so mad? He's mad because I've been dragging him up and down the freeway, okay, in the back of my car, just dragging his ass, just letting him just get all just. And now I'm finishing him off, and he couldn't take it anymore, so I just put him out of his misery, bro. Okay. Amos in the house. What's going on? It was God's plan to show y'all the lair. Hey, man, it's always God's plan to show you the lair, bro. I mean, but if you don't have 20/20 vision and you don't have some bifocals, you might not see it. You don't got your contacts in. Okay, God ain't gonna tell you to put your contacts in. He's gonna say it's right in front of you. If you can't see it, you can't see it. You got people telling you. You got people just trying to put it in your face. They're trying to show you. You just refuse to see it. Okay. Okay. The sign at the end of the road says, Dead end street. Why are you going 60? Justice I said, Roger Goodell. Joseph Lawwell, what's going on, man? FBA, Mark hired the bum, just like Mark hiring Telesco. I mean, he hired I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. Like, there's really members, like, there's really, like, a lot of you guys might have kids, or your brothers and sisters. Y'all grew up in the same house. Y'all had the same food. A lot of y'all might even had to share beds, sleep in the same bed, share a room. Y'all got the same grandmother, you got your same mama, daddy, same everything, same DNA, but they're totally unlike anybody else in the family. I mean, they're like, how is he related to us type shit? Of course, your cousins, you know, it's different. You know, you're related through one side of your family with a cousin. At least you're supposed to be, unless you're somebody like Walt, okay, who his family, you know, he came in that way. But outside of that, dog, there's people that you're like, how in the hell are you related to me, bro? Is that your brother? Yeah, man. Half brother? No. Adopted? No. Same mom, same dad? Did y'all grow up together? Damn, what happened? What happened? That's what it is. Okay, Justice, I mean, how do you come in and destroy a team that just made the playoffs a year before? Well, you're allowed to. You're allowed to. Justice, you ever had one of your homeboys, dog? You ever had one of your homeboys, man, get with a girl and he totally changes everything about everything, bro? I mean, you go to his apartment, bro. Like, yo, hey, man, y'all changed this around, man. The TV used to be over here, and now it's over here. Like, why you change the TV, man? Because, you know, oh, man, she said, man, it's better over here. And I'm like, dude, yeah, that's cool, but don't you know the window's right here, man? And now we got a glare on the TV. I mean, how are we gonna watch the TV, man? We close the blinds. Nah, she says, man, we need to keep natural light, man. So we got to keep. I'm like, dude, how are we gonna watch the TV when we got a glare on it? That type of shit. Like, dude, you don't move into my house and just move everything around. I understand a woman's touch, but come on, man. Some things be like, nah, we not doing that. Okay. You want to move the couch over here? You want to do this? You want to do that, man? But we're not moving everything around, though. Like that. Come on, though. Like everything. Like, come on, bro. Okay. Man up. Booty Bang with the $5 dono. Yo, Shaq, I find it mighty suspicious that Robert Kraft fired Mayo after one season and hired Vrabel and McDaniels. I mean, Tom Brady did it. Isn't that that must be the Patriot way, huh? Tom Brady did it too, didn't he? Didn't he do the same shit? The difference is that he didn't have somebody to come in and do it. But at least Robert Kraft was smart enough to have two Patriots be the last two coaches. He didn't do it. We did. Robert Kraft is not Mark Davis. Who has been the last three coaches for the Patriots? Patriots. He kept it gully. He kept it crib. He kept it home. Bill Belichick, Gerard Mayo, Patriot. Mike Vrabel, Patriot. He never had anybody outside. And did you see him pick up John Gruden? No. Did you see him pick up Jack Del Rio? No. Did you see him pick up Dennis Allen? No. Did you see him pick up Hugh Jackson? No. He's not ever going to have a Raider be the head coach of his team. That's never going to happen. He's smart. See, he'll never do that shit. But Mark Davis, it's whoever and whatever. FBA most, man, me and Dush and his GM wasn't trying to contend again. I blame Mark because he's clueless. I mean, he's the reason why. P-Dog said Stabler's the best snake ever. Yes, he is, dog. Met Snake when I was 7 years old, bro. Okay, yeah, that's different. That's your snake, though. Okay, that's our snake. He wasn't nice to everybody else, though, big dog. Okay, understand? Stabler was not, and that Snake was not nice to the rest of them. He was biting the shit out of everybody else, but he straight loved us. Okay, Skew Raider, man. Rest in peace, Snake. Rest in peace, man, for being a real Raider. Okay, Skew Raider, man. Shaq's Radamas stays on a roll. Hey, man, it's my job, dog. I mean, who else is reporting this? Do you see anybody else coming up saying it? Because they'd have to admit they were wrong. I mean, ducking knees, man. Ducking the L is really becoming a daily thing for them guys, bro. It's like, it's like the repo man is trying to come get that Mustang 5.0, okay? Because that's how old it is. Mustang 5.0, he's trying to get it, and you keep trying to hide it in different places, bro. Okay? I mean, it's coming, bro. You're going to come out, and it's going to be gone. Booty Band said Josh McDaniels gave Coupon Tom a high five for destroying the Raiders. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, do not be surprised when Coupon Tom goes back to the Chargers. You see, he's not getting no job interviews. Antonio Pierce doesn't have a problem he's getting interviews. He got interviewed by the Titans. He's taking job interviews. Well, you didn't hear nothing about no Telesco, and you didn't hear nobody looking at Josh McDaniels as an OC. That's what it is. Because they knew he's not going to come over here and do anything, bro. Like I said, some people always have a place to go. You know you're sick. You know you're tired. You know you're feeling under the weather. But you still go and punch that clock, though. Say, man, let me go take some Mucinex. Let me go take some Dayquil. I can't miss this. I need my check. Okay? You're going to work sick. You're going to work tired. You're going to work injured. Okay? Because you know if you don't go to work, you don't eat. Okay? You don't have a place to live. You don't have a car under your ass to drive. Josh McDaniels don't ever have to do anything. He come over here, fail, go home. Leave, fail, go home. Leave, fail, go home. Grown-ass man, bro. 40, how old is he? 47, 48 years old, almost 50. Always can run home. Okay? Justice Saw, you can't make it up. All right, Maurice Ross, Stabler was the best snake. Yeah, he's the dumbest snake. There's dumber ones. There's dumber snakes out there. But this is the year. This is their year, though. This is the year for them to come up. Like I said, man, just because you don't like somebody, just because you don't, you feel like this person isn't worthy, doesn't mean they don't get some shit. I mean, it happens, bro. Okay? A broken clock is right twice a day. It's time for that clock to be right. Okay? All right, Justice Saw, we will always get it right over here on this side. Yeah, man, we're going and that is the beauty of it. We don't expect nobody else to give us credit for it. Because if you're right, what is everybody else who didn't say what you said? You can say it, bro. You can say it. You can say it. Okay. All right. Justice Saw, what happened to Gardner Shit Show? I thought he was supposed to be like Jim Plunkett. I know what Jim Plunkett is. Like I said, Jim Plunkett's from my neighborhood. I never said that shit. The person who they said it was supposed to be like Jim Plunkett was supposed to be Garoppolo. Remember that crazy ass thing that they were saying over here, bro? Let me tell you the correlation. Well, Shaq, Jimmy Garoppolo's like Jim Plunkett. It's like, how? Well, Jim Plunkett was drafted by the Patriots. He went to the 49ers, and then he went to the Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo did the same thing. He was drafted by the Patriots. He was a quarterback at the 49ers, and now he's with the Raiders. I said the difference is that Jim Plunkett went to high school in the Bay Area, went to Stanford. He's from the Bay, so it made sense for him to be a Raider. He was home. Jimmy Garoppolo ain't from the Bay. He don't got all of that. So that's the difference. And he won 2 Super Bowls. So like I said before, okay, people always try to make it happen. Lou D said Louis Riddick. I'd love Louis Riddick. He's not gonna get a sniff. He's not gonna get a sniff. Okay, Justice Saab was good. Brother Tito, what's going on, Brother Tito, man? Okay, salute to you, Tito. Salute, big dog. Okay. Early morning cigar, bro. I've been waiting to smoke my cigar, bro. Been a couple of days. Salute to all the fam in here. XG. Okay, what's up, XG? Okay, Hugo said Josh McNumbnuts was a nightmare. Yeah, man, and the nightmare continues, bro. It's a damn shame when somebody causes you to have a nightmare and they're sleeping soundly. They ruin your life and then they go to bed and they sleep soundly, bro. You're up all night. Eyes as red as shit. Tired. Hungry. Thirsty. And the person who ruined your life is eating tomahawks and lobsters. Cracking king crab. I'm telling you, bro. Some people are definitely eating off of us, and we're not even eating like that. Booty bang. These punk-ass Patriot fans are really happy. Yeah, because they know that he's the guy for their job. He's going to come back. That offense is going to look so much better. Okay? That offense is going to look so much better. I'm just waiting to see when he tries to overextend his bounds if he's going to try that shit with Vrabel. He's going to try that shit with Vrabel, and I don't think it's going to fly with Vrabel. I think Vrabel's going to make it be clear. Because if you look at the Ring of Honor inside Gillette Stadium, it has Vrabel's name up there. Has his name up there. Has Brady's name up there. Has Gronk's name up there. You know, he has his name's not up there. So if he starts talking, well, you know what, Mike, I don't agree. I've been a head coach before. This is what I'd say to him. What does it say up there? Gillette Stadium. No, Josh. What does it say underneath that? Mike Vrabel. Right. You're not up there. I'm telling you. Okay. All right, man. Maurice Ross. Okay. All right. Patrice, what's going on, Patrice? Okay. Yeah, I had to put Walt out. Walt is not on timeout. Walt's gone. Okay. There will be no more Walt. Okay. Walt gonna have to create a brand new account. Do not be surprised if he does that just to come back. I'll block him again. Okay. That was the most stress I ever had as a Raider fan, dealing with Josh McDaniels coming and destroying our playoff team. Hey, man. Yeah, during your lifetime, the worst stress I ever had is every time we played the Chiefs when Marcus Allen was over there. Nothing was more stressful than to see Marcus Allen over there going 9-1 against us, killing us. Nothing we could do. Did the same thing to the Broncos. Booty Bang talking to Patrice. Hugo, that was McDaniels' goal, destroy the Raiders from within. It was never to win. Straight blew up the Raiders. I mean, it started with him trading Derek Carr, man. You're more better off with Derek Carr than you have been since he's been gone. Carr's been gone, what, 2.5 years? Damn near almost 2 years. 2.5 years, I should say, almost 3. Going on 3. You haven't recovered from that, man. Would have been better off letting him stay, get a bridge quarterback, and then put him out the pasture. But nope. Y'all believe that man knew what he was talking about. Okay. When I heard Tom Brady say that we didn't listen to Josh's plays, we would change the plays in the huddle, and Josh would be mad at us all week that we changed the play, because he said Bill didn't care as long as we scored a touchdown. He didn't care. And he changed the plays in the huddle. Like, man, we ain't running that shit. Josh said we're running blah, blah, blah. We're not running that, though. Tom be like, we're not running that, man. Gronk, just leak out, man. They can't cover you, man. Just leak out in coverage, man. I'll just throw it over the top in the flat, and then you score a touchdown, bro. He called a whole run play. Can you imagine Josh McDaniels sitting out there looking at Tom Brady in shotgun formation when he's supposed to be under center? What the hell's going on? You know how many times he done went to Bill? Dad, they're not listening. Don't worry about it, man. We should, man. We got the you're the first seed in the AFC, man. Just relax, man. Get the plays ready for next game. All right, Patrice, go get that bag. Play against the Patriots next season. Justice Sauce said he wore the shield upside down. A few weeks later, Derek Carr changed the play. He did. And that was the last time. He didn't play no more after that. Benched him. CT, I remember when they asked him what his favorite food was, he said Boston Scrod. What's that? I mean, like I said before, that's him, dog. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Okay? It's what it is, man. If you from Oakland and you say what's your favorite food and they say Everett and Jones, you can't get mad at them because they're from Oakland. That's simple, bro. If you from LA and they say what's your favorite restaurant and they say Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and they from LA, you can't get mad at them because they're from LA. That's where they from. That's them. It's what it is, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Gotta cut it out. Gotta stop it. All right. Very good cigar. Okay. Patrice, TJ Mack in the house. What's going on? TJ? Booty Bang said this is on Mark. They're always on Mark, man. NFL should blackball McDaniels. I mean, man. If they you know, NFL is a corporation with 32 sub corporations underneath. Everybody, as long as you're following the rules and regulations. I mean, being snakes in the grass isn't a fireable offense, man. It's not a fireable offense, bro. If you're doing it to the opposition. I mean, look at the Patriots' history. Spygate, Deflategate. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Don't act like Tom Brady didn't get suspended and then won the Super Bowl the same year. He got suspended for like 3-4 games, came back and won the Super Bowl that same year, bro. Okay. CT says you're correct, bro. Wow. I mean, that. Why not sub the channel, bro? Why not subscribe? If you're on here, man, sub the channel. This is where we tell the truth. That like not everybody likes the truth though. Some people really like to be lied to though. Like being lied to is what they prefer. Okay, you know. If I, if I'm walking around and I ain't looking right, man, Justin Saw, please tell me, dog. Hey, yo, Shaq, yo, what, man? Hey, man, your shoes untied, bro. Tell me, bro. I might tell you, oh man, I know. I might say that. Because, wearing the Jordans, I'm going to have my shoes. I don't tie my shoes up, unless I want to. I'm like, okay, they're hanging, Maybe that's the style I got. Maybe that's what I'm doing. Okay? So, but please tell me, dog, if you think I'm out here looking bad and if I'm out here doing bad, tell me. If you got love for your boy, tell him. You love for the homie, tell him. Yo, dog, you looking bad out here, dog. What's going on with you, man? Like, she got you all in disarray, dog. She got you out here looking bad, dog. Like, you got love for the homie, tell him. He might still, oh, no. He might do that, but at least you said, all right, dog, at least I told you, dog. So later on down the line, when he finds out, I'm tired out, man. When he finds out that Carrie's pregnant and he ain't, he just got off the boat. I've been gone 6 months and she's 5 months pregnant. Ain't your baby. Just say it. Okay. All right, Dakota Miller, Shaq, you being a two Niner supporter, a second tier Niner supporter, you be okay with the picture of Crosby and being traded to San Fran? Well, I wouldn't call myself a supporter. I would just say I am a survivor. That's a better word. I'm not a supporter. I'm a survivor, bro. Okay. Everybody in my family's Niners. My wife's side of the family, they're all Ravens. So, I mean, I'm by myself, but I'm built for that. I'm the right guy. Like if I was insecure, I wouldn't be around the people I'm around. Okay. I'm around so many people of other teams. I'm me who I am. I'm so confident and so locked into who I am. I could be around anybody. You know what I'm saying? I really can. So it doesn't like, oh man, I'm around all these Patriots. I'm around all these Niners. I'm around all these Cowboys. Don't bother me, dog. As long as you ain't effing with me, you F with me, you gonna find out. Like, oh, you're a Raider fan, huh? It's happened, bro. It's happened. I'm telling you, bro, it's happened. Ain't nothing worse than being back in the Bay Area. And I'll answer your question, Dakota, in a second. Ain't nothing worse, man, but back in the Bay Area, man, dating or seeing a girl who's a 49er fan. Because I'm telling you, bro, all the finest ones were 49er fans. It wasn't them. There was some fine Raider ones, but there was more 49er ones. Like, I didn't care what your team was. I didn't give a damn. Like who you want to like, because I like what I like. It ain't going to make no difference. And then, you get to that point where you get invited over to the family's house, to a barbecue, to a potluck, to somebody's birthday party, little graduation situation. And then, you come over and the game's on. And, oh, man, you're all Ninered up and walking in. And she's like, well, my family's Niner fans. I hope you could deal with it. I'm like, man, as long as I'm getting cheeks and get some food, I'm good. I don't care, man. Like, I'm straight. Get over there, start talking. Oh, so who's your team, man? We think about those Niners. Back in the Bay, that's what it was. Justin Saw knows. How about our Niners? How about our? Because, everybody around is all the same. Oh, no, I'm not a Niner fan, man. I'm a Raider fan. It isn't like, no, I'm not a Niner fan. So what are you then? No. When you're a member of Raider Nation, you lead with your team first. You don't never have to be asked who your team is. Unless they ask you first. And then you tell them. But how about our Niners? Well, salute to the Niners, but I'm not a Niner. Well, who are you? I'm a Raider fan. Oh, Raiders. Oh, man, get out of my house. You know how many times I've been told that? You know how many times I've had somebody's dad tell me when I told him I was a Raider fan to get out of their house? I'm like, I can get out your house, but your daughter going to be... I can leave. But I guarantee you, in a few hours, your daughter gonna be at my crib. It ain't gonna make no difference. Oh, come on. Come on, Henry. Stop giving him a hard time. He has enough to deal with his Raiders. Yeah, man. I'll pass the potato salad over here. So, to answer your question, am I okay with the potential of him being traded to San Fran? Whoever he's traded to is where he's traded to. Mad Max doesn't have a contract. It doesn't bother me, man. Like, I'm not in love with players like that. I'm in love with the shield. Wouldn't bother me. It would be sad to see, but I'm not gonna lose any sleep. Like I just told you, man, my favorite Raider of all time is the guy who was the last MVP of the league. No, not the last MVP of the league, excuse me. Because that's Rich Gannon. He was an MVP of the entire NFL. And he's my last Super Bowl MVP. Marcus Allen. I saw Marcus Allen do something that nobody could top. He went to the division rival Kansas City Chiefs, who we had to play twice a year, and beat our ass. It was 9-1 against the Raiders. Destroyed us every time he played. And when he played at home, when he came back to LA and came to the Coliseum, was cheered. Ain't no Mad Max could never do that. So if he goes, he goes. I mean, it is what it is. Right? Booty Bang, thank you for putting Walt out of his misery. He was popping it too hard, bro. I mean, that's what it is, man. You got to understand, man, when they can't beat you, bro, then they want to be able to think, oh, he had to do that to get rid of me. Dude, getting rid of the trash is not a flex. Like, that's like the trash talking shit because you put them in the dumpster. Can you imagine, man? You go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, man, and you get you a bucket of chicken with a family, and everybody eats the chicken and the potatoes and the coleslaw, and then you have the containers left, and then you round them, round it all up and put it in the trash, and the packaging talks shit. You had to throw me in the trash, huh? Dude, your use is over. You were here to haul the chicken and the food over. Now you're useless. You are a diaper. You are a wet wipe that's been used, bro. You're toilet paper that has doo-doo on it. Like, you go into the trash receptacle. You go in the toilet. We flush it. Okay? What do you think you have a garbage disposer at the sink for? To put things in the garbage disposer and cut it on. So, if Walt thinks that's a flex because I blocked him, I definitely will go ahead and let him think that. Immortal 16, what's going on, Darren? Real ones definitely knew McDaniels was the ops. Came here to seek and destroy. Mark Davis allowed him to do it. Well, Mark Davis isn't over. He's not done yet. How many Raiders have we interviewed? John Gruden is the only Raider that's out there. He hasn't been interviewed for this job. I'm willing to believe that it's a very strong indication that we won't be getting somebody that's a former Raider or anything as the coach, barring there's no other candidates left. Everybody is getting locked up. Aaron Glenn locked up, supposedly, for Jets. Ben Johnson locked up. Robert Saleh is either going to go back to the Niners, and he's interviewing for the head coaching job for the Jaguars. Who's gonna be out there, bro? Prime, you got to pay him $8 million. Pay the Buffalo's $8 million just to talk to him. Mike McCarthy, do you want him? Pete Carroll, 73 years old. Y'all talking about him? What's taking so long? If Pete Carroll's the man, hire his ass. What are we still walking around for? Why are we still kicking tires, bro? Okay, come on. Way too real. Raiders should have never hired McDaniels after in Indianapolis. Red flags mean something. Yeah, they only mean something if you understand what it means. I mean, it's truly what it is, dog. Okay? You got to understand. If you can't read, then you don't know what it means. Okay? All right, said Mark loves the taste of the Patriots. I mean, what else can we say? Kenny Bear, salute, man, out there in the UK. What's going on, Kenny? Okay? You said Crosby couldn't make a tackle on that play. Everybody's human, bro. Okay? You can't make every tackle. Maybe somebody else should have been there to help him tackle somebody. I mean, am I responsible for tackling everybody? Okay. Was Michael Jordan responsible for scoring every basket? Like, somebody got to make a free throw around here. Somebody got to make a layup. Like, is it my job to do everything? Okay. All right. James Fripro in the house. What's going on? He said, and Renfro's career ended that day. Yeah, it did. A real Raider. I was so effing mad that we lost to the game to the Cardinals. Yeah. Yeah, man. Josh McDaniels standing around there, man. Looking pitiful. Looking like, yeah, everything's going according to plan. Okay? This dude's on a secret bat phone inside the Henderson, Nevada facility. Hey, how's that going over there, son? Yeah, Dad. It's going pretty. Hold on, hold on. Yes. Man, I'm busy. I'm in a meeting. Yeah, it's going pretty good, man. Raiders should be absolutely destroyed pretty soon. I'll let you know. All right, we gotta go. Okay. Yeah, why it take so long, Dad? Straight, come on, dog. I mean, that dude's sitting around the house, man. You know, just sitting around the house, man, just eating the food out the pantry and stuff. Sunflower seeds all over the floor, just popping seed. That dude is definitely Tommy Boy, bro. He's Tommy Boy. Okay? All right. All right, way too real. Raider fans are going to get rid of every good player that's upset. Crosby, Adams, that's why they lose her every year. Tired of this shit. Well, just be happy that they don't have any power. Part of their frustration is they don't have any power. Way too real. Like, it's somebody who complains but can't do shit about it. Okay? Can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. It's somebody who's just mad they ugly, bro, and they're not doing nothing about it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things you could do, bro. You know, you can get a nose job. You can go get a chemical peel for all those damn crevices and speed bumps you got all over your face, man. You know, you can get a new haircut. You can change your hair color. You know what I'm saying? You can get a cleft put in your chin. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You can get your cheeks contoured. You can put some collagen in your lips. There's a lot of ways you can make yourself look better. But if you just want to walk around and be told you're ugly every day and be mad, then that's not our job. The OB says, look chilly here. It's warming up now that the sun's coming out. It's warming up. But it definitely was chilly. I had to go take my son to school today. And it was chilly for LA. Okay. It was chilly. All right. This is what I wore to go take my son to school. So I didn't take it off yet, but it's starting to warm up. All right. Way too real. McDaniels suspect now and gets to prove that he can do it without Brady and Belichick. I mean, he's going to have plenty of time to do that. Booty Bang's long as Marcus, the owner of the Raiders, nobody wants to coach this team. Let's not forget Shaq McDaniels busted out a real playbook against the 49ers and still lost. That's facts. I was at that game. I was there. When he brought in Jared Shittum, benched Derek Carr. I mean, so many Raider fans was happy that he benched a real Raider for a real Patriot and then was calling them steady. Man, looks like we got ourselves a quarterback, Shaq. Jared Shittum. Dude, I was there with my wife and my son. Okay? On New Year's Day. You know how much hotels are in Las Vegas? Okay? You understand how much it is? And I was staying at the Mandalay Bay. I wasn't staying at nowhere cheap. Expensive as hell to watch that shit. Full of 49ers everywhere. Read it out. Got our ass whooped in overtime. Could have won that game. Derek Carr would have won that shit easy. Okay. Why Diaz? Marcus a bad owner who's impulsive and doesn't care about winning. I mean, he is winning. He's just not winning on the grass. He's winning at the bank. He's winning at the bank easily. He's winning there. Okay. Chris Litter, corporate Raiders. Wake up, Raider Nation. Wake up. Hey, man, too late. The bag is too large and too lucrative. I've been fortunate, man, to be around some really famous people. A-list people who got stars on the Walk of Fame. I used to be at their houses and be in the inner sanctum and hang out and all of that. And when you hanging out with somebody who you watched on TV your whole life, and then now you're with them and you're hanging out and you're seeing all these famous people just doing normal shit, talking shit, having the names, talking about girls, talking about their situations, baby mamas, ex-wives. I'm like, if you take the fame off of all these people, they're just like the guys that I grew up with. You'd be surprised, bro, how money changes shit. But it doesn't change everything. These dudes are the same guys they are. They're just famous and they're rich. Okay? And when they walk outside of their compound, they put their uniform on. They put their Batman fit on. They put their Iron Man suit on. Because they're going out in public. I have to portray this image. I have to act like everything is cool. I have to act like my marriage is cool. I have to act like my finances is cool. But in that sanctum, dog, they take that shit off. It's like going to the Wizard of Oz and you're seeing the Wizard of Oz, and then when you go behind the curtain, you see some little small ass man I mean, I'm sitting there looking at these dudes. I'm like, I remember watching you. I remember watching you. I remember seeing you score a touchdown. I remember you hit a home run. And all these dudes are famous. I mean, household name dudes arguing over girls. Yeah, man, that time, man, when I had old girl, man, you tried to steal her from me. Oh, man, she didn't like. I'm like, really? Y'all do that? But you got to understand, money changes shit. The Raiders, money changed everything, bro. The bag is lucrative, and that's all that matters. Let the money run out, and I guarantee you that field will get better. If the Raiders stop making money and they reliant on the team with making them money, everything will change. Because that's how it was in Oakland. Without any wins, nobody went to the games. You know how many blackouts we had in the Bay Area, bro, to watch the game because nobody was going? I mean, there was seasons that there was no way you could watch the game, bro. Like, they were not airing it in the Bay Area because of lack of sales. You have to have a sellout for the game to play, to play in your market. Man, there was so many games I had to go online to watch the game, or I'd have to go to Hyatt Ricky's to watch the game, or go to a Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the game or some shit, or go to the homie's house that had the satellite hookup. I couldn't just turn on CBS and hear CBS Sports. The Oakland Raiders are playing. Nope. You'll get that pregame all the way up, and it'll say blocked in your area. I'm telling you. DJ Santiago, the prodigal son, has returned. Okay, the wayward son. Because then they laughing at all of us, including Antonio Pierce. Yeah, this franchise won't last under this. You all will see. Okay. Mario Negretti, come on, bro. I'm smoking on that Josh McDaniels pack. Very good, by the way. Very good, by the way. Okay, Drake Mays will be a baller. They're going to be good, man. They drafted right. They did what they're supposed to do. Okay. Booty Bang, how does Mark not know football when he's the son of Emperor himself, Al Davis? Wasn't interested in it. Wasn't interested in it, bro. It's like your father is the best mechanic in town, and you can't change your tire. You can't change the tire on a car. You weren't interested, bro. You just weren't. Hey, Mark, come out here, man. Let me show you how to rebuild an engine. Nah, I'm dad. I'm cool. All right, Mark, hey, come on. We have to put in a water pump, man. We'll show you, man, just in case you need to put a water pump in. Nah, that's okay. He don't know how to do nothing, bro. Don't know how to change oil. He don't even know what a dipstick is. Hey, Mark, check the oil on your mom's car. How do you open the hood? Come on, Mark. You can't even open the hood? Go inside there and open the hood. He's up here by the dashboard. Where does it say trunk at? It says trunk. He pushes the trunk open. Poof. That's him. Okay. He don't want to know football. Has daddy issues. That's what Way Too Real says. Black and gray out. Mark can't dress like Al, put on the show. Deep down, he has issues. Yeah, man. His father wasn't very nice to him at a lot of times. Lakers won last night against the raggedy ass Wizards. I saw it. The shield means so much to me. I got it tatted on me. Hey, Raiders all the time is touchdown Timmy Brown. Great Raider. Even Oscar the Grouch has more respect than Walt did. I mean, Walt is somewhere else. I mean, you got to understand, man, we were a big thing in Walt's life. Every time I was on, Walt was on here. I mean, a lot of you guys don't come on every time. I mean, because you guys got other things popping. But every time I was on here, Walt showed up. We were a very important part of his life. That's a chapter of his life that he has to deal with. That's closed. Okay. Mauricio, NFL should blackball the rest for the BS calls. Roger Smith, we heard we were finalizing bringing John Spytek as our GM. Well, if we're bringing in our own GM, Spytek as our GM, that means that we're not bringing in a coaching GM combo. Remember, that's what was being said. Remember, they cleared the decks for Ben Johnson. They fired AP and fired Tom Telesco so there can be, because remember they said the Raiders wanted to have a quarterback GM combo. Now you are closing your pool unless you got Pete Carroll. for somebody to come in and say, I want my own GM. Now you're going to bring in a GM who doesn't have anything to do with the coaching. It's just split again. That's what happens, bro. Every year it's going to be the same shit. Okay, Brandon Stern, job security is a real thing. We should all never wonder why it's taking so long to assemble a team. My question, who gives us the most consistency out of every team? There's a problem with what you just said, Brandon. You said that you shouldn't, what did you say? You should never wonder why it's taking so long to assemble a team. Let me tell you why I don't agree with that. I hear what you're saying, but why I respectfully disagree. Because when all the good candidates gets taken up, you have to take what's left. It's simple as that, bro. Okay? If there's a bucket of chicken and you wait for everybody else to pick all the chicken, man, next thing you know, you're eating the butt of the chicken. You're eating chicken butts and chicken necks. Well, I don't see the rush to the table, dude, because everybody's taking the breasts and they're taking the drumsticks and they're taking the wings, they're taking all the good pieces of the chicken, and your ass is sitting there trying to act like you could just have all day, and now you're mad because you're eating chicken necks in the ass of the chicken. Okay, straight up. That's why there's a difference between patience and waiting. There's a difference. Okay. Write this down, y'all. This is a Shaqism right now. This is me giving you some game. Uncle Shaq's trying to help you in life. There's a difference between having patience and waiting. Waiting is not patience. Okay? Patience has a time limit. Patience is a length of time that's reasonable to wait. It's the same thing until it gets to a certain time. Waiting and patience 10 seconds in is the same. Waiting and patience a minute in is the same. Waiting and patience is not the same after an hour, after 45 minutes, after 30-something minutes. Especially if there is a time allotment for you to get something done. All right? If you have a 30-minute lunch and they tell you, sir, pull over to the side through the drive-thru and we'll bring your food out. What's reasonable, bro? Is it reasonable for you to wait 5 minutes? Possibly. 10 minutes? If you're not saying, where the hell's my food? Something wrong with you. 15 minutes? If you ain't got out and went and found out what the hell's going on with your food, bro, when you got 15 minutes left and it takes you 10 minutes to get back to work. If you're sitting there, it's 25 minutes and they ain't brought out your fillet of fish, you don't get to say, why is it taking so long? Never wonder why. You're waiting, homie. Like they do at the DMV. You go to the DMV and you see there's one teller. Everybody else is walking around playing grab ass and drinking coffee and slapping hands and talking about what they did last night. You go to the grocery store, the line is hella long, and everybody, could somebody please open a checker, please? So all that what you saying, dog? It all depends on how long you're waiting. And for us, we're waiting now, dog. Ain't no patience. This isn't the first week. Okay? Chris Leonard, defensive line coach who worked with Vrabel in Tennessee, is leaving Detroit. Roger Smith, with that being said, who you think will be the head coach be? Ain't my job, bro. I ain't a Patriot. I can't tell you. Only a Patriot can answer that. Only a Patriot can answer you who's going to be a Raider. Think about what I just said. A Patriot and a Tampa Bay Buccaneer is going to tell you when a Raider becomes a coach. Coach becomes a Raider. Only that. Smoker Potts said, what's going on? Okay, Smoker Potts, man. Chief Kingdom fan number 1 over here. First time I heard you say that, Shaq, was within a day of McDaniels leaving. Told you that. See? There's Smoker Potts right there, bro. The guy who was about to try to get his 3rd Super Bowl in a row just came over here and validated what I've been telling you. I got it right long ago, bro. Long ago. Meanwhile, on these other channels, they're still getting it wrong. Okay? But hey, it is what it is. Jay said, Al kept Mark far away from the team for a reason. Well, you got to understand, and you said Mark loves the team, just unqualified to run it. Not his fault. Okay. Well, Mark Davis would turn 70 years old this year. When does it become the man's fault? He's 70, bro. $70, dog. All right. 40 problems. Raiders are finalizing deal to hire Buck GM Mike Spytek. Buccaneer. I mean, what can I say? 49 problems, dog. It is what it is. Maybe we'll have some luck. I mean, because your general manager is John Lynch. John Lynch came from Tampa, so maybe we'll get some synergy. I mean, he's going from one pirate to another pirate. You know, at least it's a pirate. At least it's a pirate logo. I mean, a Buccaneer and a Raider, they're both pirates. So, I mean, maybe there's some synergy there. Okay, maybe. Tom Brady was a pirate at one time. He's a pirate now. So maybe that'll work. We'll see. But everybody can be critiqued over here. I mean, you're 49 problems, so I know you don't care. Okay, but I appreciate you being here. Oh, no, Raider guy. Who's John Steinbeck from Tampa Bay? GM. Shaqman, why isn't Champ being considered for GM? That was your answer. Trying to get your thumb. Yeah. Potts got 4. All these Chief fans running around, they don't have 4, they have 3. They don't have 4 like Potts. Potts got the 1969 one. Okay. Doc on the block tapping in. So the narrative now is because TB12 was teammates with Cliff for a year. They're friends. TB12 will use his quote unquote true friendship to hire him. You never know who your friends are until you need some help. You really need $20, bro. If you can't ask somebody to give you $20 or loan you $20, you don't got no friends. I mean, I can understand 200. I can understand 2,000. But 20, bro, you can't borrow $20. Even if you have to, come on, man. I promise I'll pay you back, bro. Please, I really need this $20, dog. I'm $20 short on my rent. You got a really good excuse. $20 short on my rent, dog. Could I just get $20, man? I'll get it back to you. Your boy ain't saying, man, yo dumb ass, man. I shouldn't give you shit. Yeah, you know, I'm that kind of friend. I'll be like, MF, you dumb. What about that raggedy ass broad you had laid up in here? You need to ask her for $20. I'd say some shit, but I'd give him 20. Okay? I want my $20 back, dog. You don't get to keep $20. Okay? But Tom Brady got so many friends, but yet nobody wants to come over at this point. He's 0-2. He's struck out twice, bro. I mean, he gets 2 outs on him now. Okay? We'll see what happens. Razor Raider. Why not hire Champ Kelly as our GM? Roderick Smith. Like I said, man, I'm just keep making that look, man. Roderick Smith, coaching options are pretty much empty. Oh, no, why are we rushing, Roderick? I mean, we should never, to assemble the right team, we should never be in a hurry. All right. Okay. We have no choice but to take the butt of the chicken. Maybe that's your favorite piece of the chicken, is the ass of the chicken. Breast or wing? That's what people say, man. You breast or wing? Nah, the ass. Roderick. Wing, breast, thigh? Nah, the ass. There's nobody gonna be fighting for the ass of the chicken. Nobody. Damn, dog, you like that chicken ass, don't you? Best part. The best part, where the tail sticking up like you feed that shit to the dog. Look, yeah, I eat that, dog. Okay, I'm sorry. But the butt of the chicken, nah, dog. Can't do that. Now, you in the South, you know. The South is different. Every piece of the chicken get eaten in the South, bro. Okay? But, you know, my family's from the South. My parents are from the South, but I'm not from the South. So, when I would go with my grandma's house and they had the butter chicken, Grandma, is there more chicken? Well, we got the butt. Can't do. And my aunt's like, he from California. He's sedity. He ain't trying to eat no butter, no chicken. My grandmother's like, well, there's a lot of meat on this, grandson. No. I'll just have dessert. I can't eat no butter, no chicken. Sorry. Is Spy Tech any good? I don't know. His name is Spy Tech. You tell me. Okay. 3 GMs in 5 years. Can't make it up. Smoking Posh Chief Commanders bring history regardless. 3-peat. Rookie quarterback. Yeah, man, but they don't have unless Jaden Daniels turns into, he turns into the Flash or something. It's going to be hard for them to win. Chris Leonard, any chance Marvin Lewis has looked at a head coach? I don't think so. Marvin Lewis hasn't been a head coach in a long time. Marvin Lewis is 70. I think he's 70. Marvin Lewis would be a good coach, but I don't think that's going to happen. Doc on the Block, we're lucky to have one friend in life. Fortunate. My best friend in the entire world, my best man in my wedding, just called me, and I hung up on. I didn't even answer the phone. He called me twice. He's probably thinking, oh, yeah, you're on live. That's my best friend in the whole world, man. I didn't get off of here to talk to him. He got to wait. I'm busy. When he's at work, he working. He ain't got time to talk. I don't be, oh, man, I could be to answer the phone. Man, at work. I'm working. It's called work. Smoking a cigar, talking to y'all is work. And sipping on this medicine ball is work. All right, Big Time Willie. Fact Champ Kelly has a plan to get C.J. Stroud and wanted Michael Penix. He's not the GM. It's crazy. Hey, man. No good deed goes unpunished, man. Big Time Willie, you ever been extremely nice to somebody and they treated you like shit? No matter what you did, nice, personable, helped them, did all of this, betrayed you. It happens, though. Two things could happen in that scenario. It could cripple you and make you into a bitter person and make you into something that you're not. Or it can make you into a better person and say, you know what, man? I'm going to be me regardless. I had to go through that. Dog. And on something minor. Something minor. Because, when you're in your 20s, man, you're in your 20s and you're starting to try to get out of being a knucklehead and you're trying to, move in there. You still knucklehead, though. You're just trying to not be a knucklehead. So, I was with my mother one day, and we were out somewhere. And I held the door for a lady or a couple of people and held the door. And my mother was getting out the car or behind me, but she was far enough away. So I held the door open. People came in, didn't even say excuse me. My dumb ass said, I ain't gonna say it on here, but I'm gonna say, man, these effing people, man, hold the damn door. They don't even say it. They say thank you. I said it loud, too. It's loud enough for them to hear it. My mother heard what I said. She didn't say anything at first. I just, the mama look. Give you the look. Like, boy, you done effed up with that one. I'm like, all right, so we go in the store, do what we got to do. She ain't said nothing. I said, okay, and she ain't going to say nothing. Because I don't care how old you are. If you had a strong mama, you know your mama, her demeanor, and you know when you were not on her good side. She didn't say nothing. Get in the car, start the car, drive out the parking lot. She said, I heard that shit you said. Now, this was about half an hour later. I'm thinking that's all in the clear. I'm grown. Don't matter. I'm driving. She said, I heard that shit you said. I said, what? She said, don't play with me. She said, when you held the door. I said, yeah, Mom, they were rude. Hella rude. I hold the door for them. They don't even say excuse me. My mom said, pull over. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm like, what, Mom? Pull over. Cut the car off. She said, boy, I didn't teach you to not hold the door open for somebody for them to say thank you. I taught you that because that's how you're supposed to be. You hold the door because that's what you were supposed to do. You don't worry about what the hell they do. You do what you're supposed to do. Do you understand me? I said, yes, ma'am. Start the damn car up. That was it. That was it. You don't do something because you want a thank you. You don't do so. You get one, salute. But if you're raised to be the kind of person you are, and you're raised to treat people right, and you're raised not to be a racist, and you're raised not to judge people by their race, religion, creed, sexual orientation, when you're raised to be the right way, and you become an adult, and you choose not to do that shit, you don't get to blame them. You got to blame you. And that was the changing point at that point. Now I hold the door. We don't say excuse me. Don't say thank you. Hey. Ain't on me, bruh. I hold the door for women. If I can hold, I ain't gonna hold it and stand behind it. With a woman, I'll pull it and hold it. For a man, I might just do one of these numbers. Turn around. Come on, man. Let's just be real. The guy behind me, why not hold the door open, bro? It ain't. Is it costing me any money? Is it hurting me to just, But how many times have I walked through the door and the guy just let it fall, try to fall on me? Just like, just close it. Ain't even hold it. What am I gonna say? What do I look like? Grown ass man with a wife and a kid talking about, oh, you to hold the door. Come on, man. That's him. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Champ Kelly, he deserves it. But he doesn't have nobody that appreciates him. Salute to Champ Kelly. But if I was Champ Kelly, I wouldn't be sitting around here too much longer waiting for the Raiders to give me what I'm deserving to get. I have to go. Okay, Brandon Stimmy, we put our best in. Remember, Kingsbury is not here. We cycle through coaches and like raccoon cycle through the rat trash. No consistency. Starts at the top. Miss Patrice was going on 49 pounds. Aaron Glenn's done deal to the Jets. It's another one. Brady interviewed him too. What happened? He'd rather go to the Jets than come to the Raiders. That's sad. Nobody wants to coach your raggedy football team, homie. Picture that. Okay. Doc says, from the rooter to the tutors, what they would say, Shaq. Hey, man, that's what they do, dog. Another thing, Doc of the block back in the South, a lot of y'all from the South, y'all Southerners, I don't eat the gristle of the chicken, bro. Like, I don't eat, even my wife's in-laws, my in-laws, they're all in Baltimore. I don't eat to the gristle of a chicken, bro. I don't eat the tendons. I don't do none of that shit. I just eat the meat, bro. I don't be eating all that stuff, man. Look at all that meat he's leaving on the bone, my aunt. Look at all of that meat. My aunt trying to grab it. He's wasting it. My grandmother, don't touch his plate. But mama, he's all that chicken he's leaving on there. That's his plate. See, my grandma's like, let him be who he is. I said, my grandma, I'm not eating all that. I'm picking around it like, dog, you know, tit. Mm-mm. Shaq don't do that shit. Shaq don't do that shit. It's just like when I first got with my wife and I went back to Baltimore with her, and they eat crabs. They eat the crabs. I mean, back there, that's what they do. And we went out to have some crabs, dog, and they were talking about, oh, man, you got to eat the mustard of a crab. I'm like, what's that? They were laughing. I mean, everybody was laughing. They're like, hey, he from California. He don't know. I'm eating the crab legs. Like, what about all of that in there? My wife was like, Matthew don't do all of that. Well, he's wasting it. She was like, well, he bought it. It's his crab. I was like, y'all want it? Y'all can have it. I don't believe in digging in food. I'm not a dig. Patrice, I ain't separating. I'm not doing none of that shit. That's just something I ain't supposed to eat. I got to dig in there? Nah, I can't do it. Nah, bro, I said, I don't like the ass of the chicken. Come on, Roderick. You wait long enough, that's all that's left. Okay. Have I eaten off of the ass of a chicken? Yeah. But I peeled the top of, because the ass of the chicken, I peeled the top of the meat off. I didn't. No. I'm not putting my mouth on the ass of a chicken. I don't care if it's cooked or not. I'll peel the meat off. You know, I might even get a knife or just grab, you know, peel it and peel the meat off. But that chicken carcass, that ain't going in my mouth. I'll tell you that now. That ain't happening. All right. Tramal Booker, you're at Gruden, familiar with the organization. Okay. So the chicken thighs are chicken ass for those who don't know. I mean, that's a thigh, man. What are you talking about? It's not the ass of a chicken. What are you talking about? The ass of the chicken is the ass of the chicken, whether you have the steel, you have the tail that's on the end. That's the ass of a chicken. Thighs is thighs of the leg. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Central Coast Cali Raider, man, Carmen definitely going to catch up to Josh McDaniels. I mean, it won't catch up with him as long as he stays in Boston. He'll be fine. He's a legend in Boston. You ever heard of a neighborhood legend? As long as you in your hood, you safe, bro. You good. As long as you in your hood, you good. Said we hired Spy Tech. I'm not impressed. Not impressed. Because that means that the coach isn't going to come to it's the same thing. We might as well just kept what we had. I'm not impressed by that. Maurice Ross says, got the notification the Vince McMahon coach is, yep, New York, yep. Going live this weekend. I don't know, man. Okay. All right, I don't know. I'm out, man. Hold the door. You the man. Thanks. All right, big dog. I got you, Potts. Some of y'all got to go get that money. Yeah, blue crab on the East Coast. Yeah. I mean, because, you know, we got the Dungeness crabs in the Bay. But eating a whole crab, that's not something that I did a lot. Even though I'm from the Bay Area and we had to, I lived in San Francisco when I was a kid, when I was super young. I'm not digging in no chicken, bro. Like, I mean, digging in no crab and none of that shit. Pull the crab meat out, bro. I eat that part, but yeah, Spy Tech. You're doing that. He said in Cali we don't eat guts and stuff. Nah, dog. Well, my aunties really, when I was young, they really got a kick out of me, bro. They really got a kick out of me, dog. They're like, you just like your mama, man. You don't listen to nothing nobody says. I said, oh, I do. I listen to y'all. I'm just not eating that. Grandma says I don't have to. That's all that matters. Grandma said, even when they were there, they go ahead and eat this. Eat it all. Grandma told me I ain't got to. Grandma said, when I'm done eating, I'm done. Go talk to grandma. They don't want to do that. They didn't want it. They wanted to see if I do it because they said. But now grandma told me I ain't had to do that. What's wrong with it? We do it. Grandma said I ain't got to do it. Leave that boy alone. That's it. My grandma had my back. She's like, leave that California boy alone. He don't do that. All right. Spy Tech said, what the hell is the mustard of a crab? Go look it up. Go look it up. Then you'll understand why I don't eat it. I don't eat the mustard. That's the best part. Go look it up. You learn shit over here. You learn shit on this channel. This channel is a educational channel. Okay? You're going to learn some shit with me. Trust me. I never heard of that shit before either till I got back there. I go crab, my wife already knows. Okay? My wife, when we go back to eat and they all go out to crab, we go out to eat crab, the whole family and all of that stuff. If we're going to the crab spot. Now, if we're going to a high-end crab place, I get the crab cake. Okay? Okay? Lump crab cake, broiled. Dang it, that's off the chain. The crab cake be this thick. I do that. But if they're going to the local crab spot, you go in there. My wife, she cracks the crab. I'm like, I ain't doing none of that. My wife will crack it for me and take my meat out and do all that. Because I don't know how to get in there and do all that shit. I might bite into the leg and try to, but she'll separate my. Why are you doing that for him? He just needs to just eat it. She's like, he ain't gonna eat it. I said, hey. I'm not from Baltimore, man. I'm from the Bay Area, dog. I'm from Cali. We don't do that. I'm like, no. Okay. All right. Cali got Dungeness crab, way better than the really blue crabs. Well, man, you eat how you eat, man. Back there, that's what they do. That's what they do. And then in the South, they got the crawdads. I'm telling you, man. I was born on the East Coast. I was raised on the West Coast. From Southern parents. I'm totally unlike anybody in my family, bro. I'm the only person in my immediate family that was born on the East Coast. And I do not think my brother was born in San Francisco. He's West Coast. My parents were born in Florida. I was born in New Jersey. I am totally not like anybody in my family, bro. Everything I do is totally just not on point with everybody. As far as morally and that kind of shit, yeah. But as far as like what I like and things like that, things that could be personal, I'm original, bro. Like I'm not doing it. So I'm not doing all of that. Okay. You said Doc on the Block said we eat the gristle. We don't eat the gristle either. Moms eat everything, gristle, cartilage, all that. My brother would laugh because he would make cotton candy crunch. Yeah, man. I'm not eating no gristle, bro. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not going that far. Like I'm just not doing it, bro. There's certain things I don't do. I don't do that. Okay, you can't get mad at me. It's my plate. Now, if you want to come behind me and clean it up, if you want to do that, hey, I'll let you know when I'm done. I'm definitely not digging in no chicken. I'm not doing that. I'm not eating no mustard or no crab. I'm not doing any of that, dog. The only thing that I will clean to the bone is some beef ribs. I don't eat pork. That's another thing. I don't eat pork. They're like, damn, you ain't gonna eat that? Nah. I'm the dude I will go to a Thanksgiving dinner, and if they're serving ham and they don't have no turkey or nothing else, I'll just eat the sides. Hey, you don't put no meat on your plate, boy? Got that good ham, man. Got that honey bake. I haven't eaten pork since 1990, bro. 1990. What year is it? Certain things I don't do, bro. As a man and as a woman, your character comes by what you don't do, not what you do, what you don't do. I don't have things I don't do, and there's nobody that can make me do something. Now, if my life depended on it, like if the only thing I was gonna starve to death, shit, I love my mom's pork chops when I was a kid. Say, hey, you have to eat this or you gonna die. I said, well, you know what, man? Give me some southern fried pork chops and I'll eat that, because I love those pork chops. But when I got old enough to make a decision, I'm not doing it. Fudge dog, I'm at work listening. Hey, man, that's what I'm here for, man. Get you through your shift, man. Get you through your route. If you're if you got a driving route, get you through your route. Get you through your workout, like Justin saw. Get you through your commute to work. Get you to your commute home. Get you through your lunch. That's what I'm here for, dog. I'm here to be of assistance. Okay? Chris Terrell, man, I wish Mark would just hire AP and give Camp the job. I mean, I wish it's really simple, man, when you keep avoiding the obvious. Yeah, crawfish, man. I lived in Florida for 2 years, man. I moved from the Bay Area. I moved from the Bay Area to Tampa, Florida. Okay? I had a classmate of mine in college that we were going to start a record company down in Tampa. So I flew out there. Guess how long I stayed in Tampa? 1 day. When I got down there and I saw how everything was and how it was going, my cousin was getting married in Orlando the next day. I move into this man's house. All these rappers and all these dudes are in there. I didn't know that there was all that going on. I'm like, all these people in here. I didn't have no transportation. They wouldn't take me to go get no food. They wouldn't do any of these things. And the next day, I had to go to the airport to go rent a car to go to my cousin's wedding. Nobody wanted to get up and take me to the airport. I had to tell my boy. He was laid up with a shooby-dooby. I'm like, yo, man, I thought you said somebody was going to take me to the airport to go get my rent-a-car. He had to yell at one of those dudes to take me to the airport. Some dude I didn't know. He's mad in the car. I'm trying to talk to him. He's pissed off at me because he didn't want to get up and take me. Who's this nigga? He just come out of nowhere. Now you got us running around doing shit. So I was like, all right. I had all my stuff with me because I was going to go to my parents' house for like a week. Man, I had all my shit in the car. Took me to the airport. Dropped me off. Didn't even say peace out. None of that shit. I was like, all right, cool. Got my rent-a-car. Drove from Tampa to Orlando. Went to my cousin's wedding. My mom and dad was there. My mom rode back with me. Back to their house. And the whole time my mom was like, you know you ain't going to be able to stay there. I was like, yeah, Said, "You ain't no reason to go back." I said, "Yeah, ain't no reason to go back." So I didn't go back. And that dude was bad. We still ain't talked to this day. That was 20 years ago. I ain't even call. He's calling me up talking about when am I coming back. I ain't even answered the phone. Okay. I haven't answered the phone to this day. Okay. We're not even Facebook friends. I'm like, nah, dog. No. So I'm just letting you know, man. Got back there. They had them crawfishes. Patrice. They doing this. They ripping the head off. Here's how you eat crawfish. Your turn. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna go to Subway. Anybody want anything? Patrice, I went to Subway, dog. I went to Subway, dog. I said, I ain't eating this shit. Okay. My mom just started laughing. She's like, he don't do that. What are you talking about, man? I mean, y'all didn't teach him? Y'all didn't teach him how to do all of that? Like, man, where am I going to get a crawdad in the Bay Area? Like, come on, man. Right. Yeah, we got a new Buccaneer on the team. All right, Maurice Ross, born and bred Raiders, man. I'll never eat crawfish. I've never had crawfish. I don't even think I ever had the meat of a crawfish. Especially because my parents' house is on a bayou in Florida. So I'm really talking south. The bayou's out there. It's out. We go in our backyard, and you go about 50 feet, water. My grandmother was out there catching blue crabs out there, throwing the bucket out, bringing the crab traps in and all. Man, some crawdads up in there, dog. Man, they put them crawdads and drop them crawdads in that hot ass water, dog. Them things put them in the hot water. 10 minutes later, man, they pulling them out. My mom was looking at me. My mom was looking at me like, I can't wait to see what this boy say when they looking at me. But here you go. I'm going to Subway. I'm telling you, man, I'll do it. Kincaid's for the crab cakes. Yeah, dog. Kincaid's, J&M's, Baltimore. A bunch of them, dog. But J&M had the best crab cakes, bro. Okay, and there's another place that I can't think of the name of that place. That's in the Inner Harbor, man. Where did we go to, man? For my best friend took me there for my bachelor dinner. What's the name of that damn spot? Lump crab, though. Lump. I don't want that damn all white lump crab this thick, and I want it broiled. Broil my shit. Okay, I eat that all day. Canal says spy tickets to GM. Time to get HC. Coupons not accepted. Got for everything. Raiders hire spy tech. Not impressed. Why not impressed with spy tech? What do I know about him? I don't know that man. Another stranger to me. I don't know that guy. Not impressed. I don't know him. I know Champ Kelly. I know Champ Kelly. How come I didn't get Champ Kelly? That's the question that needs to be asked. Why didn't we hire Champ Kelly? All Champ Kelly's been doing is just over there saving the day. Overlooked. Don't love Champ, do we? Don't got no love for Champ. Don't got no love for Champ, dog. Champ Kelly, man, being overlooked. He's not a Raider. I mean, who is? Okay. Kiosk said Tampa's filled with strip clubs. Yeah. Tampa's definitely filled with strip clubs, dog. Definitely filled with strip clubs, man. That was like the only thing I was looking forward to doing, dog. And that didn't even happen, man. There's nothing fly about living with a bunch of struggling rappers, bro. Like, can't even sit on the couch because somebody sleep on the couch. I'm like, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work, bro. Miss Patrice, roll it. Patrice, you know everything I say is true. That's why it's funny, because you guys could tell that I'm telling the truth. It's like, you know when somebody's capping, you know when somebody's making it up. You're like, my stuff be so authentic, you be like, yeah, that really happened. Because it did. It did. Okay, what's up, Jared Barr? Shaq on the real, I'm surprised we don't know each other, because you've been in and out of the area. They put same place, man. Oakland, San Jose, Vallejo, Florida. I got family, Sanford, Lake Wales. Well, man, I mean, sometimes good people miss each other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, when you're in traffic, I'm not in traffic. When I'm in traffic, you're not in traffic. You're just missing people. You know, there's two ships, man, missing each other in the night, man. It's foggy out there. It's foggy out there in these streets, big dog. Foggy in them streets. We'll make it pop. My cousin owned a soul food spot in Sanford. Angel Soul Food. I'm sure the food is good, man. But I heard Sanford, Florida, man. She don't be there after dark. Okay, be there Sanford, Florida after dark, dog. I mean, Jackie Robinson had problems in Sanford, Florida back in the 40s, man. I've heard a lot about Sanford. Because I asked my dad about it. I said, Dad, you ever been to Sanford, Florida? He said, yeah. I said, has it always been racist? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, Sanford, Florida always been that way. Jared Barr, barbecue deep fried oysters on Bourbon Street, New Orleans. Hands down, one of the best things I've ever eaten. I haven't been to New Orleans. My wife's been. My wife goes to Essence. I haven't been there yet. I've driven past it, but I've never been there. Okay, one day. Have I ever had pit beef in Baltimore? Nah, I never had it, man. I'll ask my wife about it though. I've had just about everything else, bro. Just about everything else. Okay, what's the name of that damn restaurant that's down there at the? I may have to ask my wife real quick. I may have to open the window, open the slide door and ask her. It's the name of that damn restaurant that we ate over there, dog. But J&M's, dog. J&M's is cracking. It's by the airport. Ate crab cakes. It's cracking, bro. Say, you live in Meridian, Mississippi. I love crawdads. They on point. I just don't come from that culture. I'm sure they are good. It's like frog legs. I never had frog legs. I never had gator. Like, I've never had like that kind of stuff. Never had gator, possum, and possum stew and rabbit. And I never ate that. I never had that stuff before. Okay. Chris Leonard. Emmanuel should have hired Champ Kelly. I mean, how many times is Champ gonna get told that he ain't him? I mean, how many times you gonna keep letting Champ know that he ain't him, bro? Can't make it up. Talking about Champ is what we knew. Good enough. Talent on everything, but when it comes back to eat, go around the back. Yeah, man, my father used to tell me that. There was a restaurant that my father worked at, man, when he was in high school that I ate at, because I was actually working for a company. I was working for the school district when I was living in Florida, and the place where my father used to work when he was in the 60s, they were not allowed to go through the front. They had to go through the back, and I was allowed to have a guest because it was on this district. Everybody, people could come and you could bring a plus one. So I asked my dad. I said, Dad, do you want to go? This place still exists. It was a steak spot. Can't think of the name of it, but it's still open. High end. But my dad worked for him, and he would have to be in the back cooking and whatever he was doing. So I asked my dad. I said, Dad, you want to go with me over here to this spot? He goes, I'll never go and eat in there. I said, why? The food bad? He says, nah, because they wouldn't allow me to go in the front door and eat. We had to eat in the back. And I said, and then when I stopped working there, that was the last time I was in there. So I took my mother. I said, Mom, Dad don't want to go because he don't want to go in there. But I need for you to be there. Man, I went in there, dog. I went in there, man, and ordered. And I ordered up everything and up in there. That food was good as hell, man. Mom ordered everything. Food was good. And then, but I understood my dad's point. When you get treated like shit enough, there's nothing that you want to have anything to do with that. Don't even matter if the food's free. Don't matter what it is. My father was like, I'm never going back in there. I'm not setting foot in there again. And he never did. That was before I was even born, bro. He's like, I'm like, wow. That much racism, dog. That it was that bad. He's like, food was good as hell, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't have to go through the back. I went through the front. But I understand my dad's point. All right, Coco's got the breast cap cakes in Maryland. I never been to Coco's. Alfredo Raider, what's good? What's going on? Way too real. Crawfish is nothing but a nice tiny lobster. Hey man, I don't know. Spytek's coming to the Raiders. I mean, y'all. I mean, jump out the window. Jump out the window, man. I mean, hey, it sounds like what happened, but like happened last year. I mean, wasn't y'all jumping up and down over Telesco? I mean, we'll see a year from now how y'all feel about him. Okay. Shaq, do you recall watching Jimi Hendrix growing up? No. My dad saw Jimmy. I was too young. Love Jimmy though. Alfredo Raider, Shaq, I don't know if you're going to go, believe me, but I knew the APP Carroll was coming to Vegas. I know someone that works for him and told me he was. I don't have a dog in the fight, bro. I'm just a fan, bro. I'm just a fan with a channel. Whatever they do is what they do, dog. They didn't consult me. My phone didn't ring at all. Mark Davis didn't call me. Tom Brady didn't call me. Nobody called me. Tell me anything. I found out on here that we got a general manager. That just goes to show you that I'm going to play my position. I'm a fan, and that's it. I'm a fan, y'all. That's it. I believe it. We'll see. Bledsoe's and barbecue and CBT was fired before it closed. But they got Bledsoe. They got Bledsoe's on in LA. They got two locations. They got one. They got a Bledsoe on La Brea and Melrose. Bledsoe's is still around. He's got two locations. He don't have it in Compton anymore, but he has it up in LA. You can still go to Bledsoe's, bro. Okay. So is that it? Well, it looks like we got a new general manager. Woohoo! Okay. So now we're gonna watch all these guys run around with gasoline draws on. Okay. All you got to do, man, is just flip this up. Shit, let me use my other hand here. Flip this up. Push this button, and a flame you can't see comes out. Or you can go this way and do this one. Jump out the window, you guys. We're still 4-13. I don't see any difference with our record, so it is what it is. Is that it, y'all? I got a couple more people. I've tried Stone Fire Grill before. Yeah, Stone Fire Grill's okay. Southern Cafe when I went to Oakland, one time. Once. They're not open anymore. I don't think. Roy Black, just to show you that I'm really from the soil. My ex took me there for my birthday one time. And that's back when you had to get reservations like weeks in advance. It was good. It was good. It was good. I think I had smothered chicken or something like that. It was good. It was good. But I didn't go no gristle. Yeah, I know that's where he started. Yeah, I know he's from Compton. He's from the CPT. I know that. Yeah, good tri-tip. Yeah. D. Bernie, you got. Looks like we got ourselves a general manager, and his name is Spytek. Whatever, dude. Just another name. Okay. Let's go through them. I don't even know Spytek's first name. Do you guys know Spytek's first name? Do you guys know your general manager's first name? Because I know his mama didn't name him Spytek. Didn't think so. Didn't think so. You don't know his first name, you got to go look it up. That's how impressed I am. You don't even know his name. I knew Tom Telesco. John. Okay, come on. John. I think it's John. The dude just becomes a family member. You don't even know his first name. You can't make it up. Can't do it. I'm good. Nope. 007. I mean, come on, man. Don't even know this man's name. But these channels, his first name is Nope. His first name is Nope. We'll see what he does, dog. I mean, like I said, man, welcome to the family, dog. Welcome to the dysfunctional family. I mean, Your older sister just got her third husband in 5 years. And here's my new husband. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, man? John Spytek. They're like, yeah, bro. All right. We'll see in a year. Your sister's a serial marrier. The Raiders are serial daters of general managers and coaches. So hey, little bro, little bro. Nah, dog. You're my sister's husband. Like, let's not do the little bro stuff. You got any tips for how to ingratiate myself with the family? Here's what I'd say. Keep a bag packed. Keep a bag packed, because you never know when you're going to be out of here. There's never a 5-year anniversary party. There might be a 1-year anniversary party, but there's never a 2-year anniversary party. And to get the 5, you got to get the 2. We'll see. I'm not impressed with our sister getting married again. Guess what, you guys? We're pregnant. Your older sister has a 3-year-old by that guy, ex-husband, a 2-year-old by that guy, ex-husband, and now she's pregnant with this fool's baby. Are you impressed? I mean, I'm sure you're happy that you're getting ready to have another niece or nephew, but that's how it goes around here. Big sis gets pregnant and gets married. That's what she does. I'm not gonna even do a live on that right now. Maybe later on I will when now I have to do my homework. Now it's time to do a Hofax, aka a Carfax, aka a GM fax, to find out who this guy is. Can't make it up. His wife's name is Big Shirley. I mean, come on, man. Even I know Big Shirley though. Big Shirley. Shit, man. Big Cheryl can make the shit out of some pancakes, though. I know that. Big Cheryl could cook. So, I mean, Big Cheryl got love. I know her. John Spytek, I don't know that guy. I don't know him, though. Dr. Philgood, Spytek may not want Pete Carroll. Maybe Todd Monken. Raider fans don't know who Todd Monken is. I know who he is, but you went from, look, I mean, you cannot make this shit up. You went from Mike Vrabel to Ben Johnson. Look at my hand is. You can't even see it. To John Spytek. You can't make it up. Can't make it up, dog. You are an absolute comedy show that's not funny. I mean, there's nothing worse than a comedian bombing up on stage, bro. Like, all right. D. Birdie says, sound like Geno Smith and Josh Jacobs' baby mama. I mean, rappers do it all the time. I mean, is it Little Baby got his baby mama's the same as Chief Keef for some Chief Keef's? I mean, come on, man. I mean, John Spytek is your new general manager, Raider fan. Okay. Jared Barr, don't forget about all the Belichick noise right after AP got fired. Bill Belichick. You're not getting Bill Belichick. Told you. Let's go through the gamut of people that I got it right. No Bill Belichick. No, Mike Vrabel. No Ben Johnson. You better hope Pete Carroll's coming. Spytek, one of the best GMs. Okay. I mean, I've heard that before. Josh McDaniels is the greatest offensive coordinator in the history of the National Football League. How'd that work out? I mean, being great with somebody else don't mean shit. It don't mean anything. I don't know why y'all think that when somebody's, that's like you, that's like uh the homie Billy telling you that that Ronnie is cool. I could trust Ronnie with everything, but Ronnie stole from you though. Don't matter what Ronnie did with Billy. You ever had to, I know D Bernie knows this because D Bernie's from the blocks. He's from the streets. He understands this. D Bernie, you ever had to tell somebody mentioned somebody and you said, man, I don't F with him, and they're like, what are you talking about, man? That's the homie. That's the homie, man. You don't like him? Hell nah. Hell nah. Well, why, man? It's a homie, man. I've known him since kindergarten. Nah, man, that dude set me up for a robbery. That dude set me up for a caper, man. That dude salted me out with my baby mama, man. That dude, man, just because he's cool with you and he's good with somebody else don't mean he's good with me. I care about what they do to me. I don't care if he's one of the best GMs. So what? What's he going to do with us? That's all I care about. Y'all care about what somebody else did. D Bernie, I'm going to talk to D Bernie because I know D Bernie knows. D Bernie knows this. Jared Barber, the $4.99 Dono, Shaxtradamus. Appreciate you, big dog. D Bernie. You ever been with a girl, or you dated a girl, or you're involved with a female, however you want to say? Let's just say involved. That's a good term. And she starts talking about her ex and all the stuff her ex used to do. That just happened to me all the time. All the time. Well, my boyfriend, I'm used to being taken care of. My nails. He give me money for my nails and my hair. I'm like, well, you can still go get it from him. I don't do that. You ain't my girl. Don't you want me to look good for you? Like D Bernie, we've heard it all, bro. We've heard it all. Don't you want me? I represent you. You don't represent me, because if you represent me, you'd have my last name. Let's just go through why you don't represent me. Number one, you don't have my last name. Number two, you don't have my seed. I don't have no kids by you. Number three, we ain't engaged. Number four, you ain't my girlfriend. Number four, my mama ain't met you. You don't represent me at all. What are you talking about? I've heard that so many times, bro. My phone bills do. What you got on my card note? I ain't got shit on it. It ain't in my name. D-Burn, I'm gonna tell you this. D-Burn, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I was involved with this girl, okay? Like, the only thing, I knew not to make it official with her, but you know how you just like months and months with this one person. Like, everybody thinks you're together, but you're really not, because it ain't official. Like a referee's whistle. You ain't made it official, but y'all damn sure should be, but it ain't. This girl, man, she told me, bro, she talking about her ex, who she should live with and all that. First thing she wanted me to do was move in and do all that stuff. I got my own crib. She told me, I came up on a big bonus at my job at the time. I was back in the Bay. I was back at home. I was working for one of them computer companies that you've all heard of. Okay, and I got a big ass bonus, whatever. She said to me, she's like, well, when I was with, and I knew the dude, I knew the homie, I knew him, because when they were together, I knew who he was. Okay. She said to me, D Bernie, just talking to you, D Bernie. She said to me, when we were together, he would give me his check to pay all the bills, and then I would give him, whatever money that allow him to have, whatever he needed to have. I was like, what's that got to do with me? She was like, well, I'm very good with money. I'm very good with budgeting, and, so, if you need for me to budget your money for you. She wanted me to put my money in her hand. When I looked at her the way that I looked at her, like right then, she started busting up laughing. She fell out rolling on the floor, dog. She was like, I just had to see. I knew you weren't going to do it, but I just had to see. I'm just like, ain't no sucker written on my face. She tried it. Oh, it didn't end well for her, bro. Trust and believe. All of the possibilities of some shit turning into some shit was killed on that. I still was over there, but I was elsewhere too. I'm like, what are you doing tonight? I want to come over. I'm not available tonight. You got somebody over there? I don't live with you. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me shit. We don't share a phone plan. No phone plans being shared. No co-signing on any loans for any cars. No shared bank accounts. She told me that too. I had my bank account and we had a shared bank account. I said, well, what bank account he had? He didn't need one. I'm like, Didn't get to watch a comment on Louis Riddick. I love Louis Riddick. He's not going to be the GM. Nothing to talk about. Everybody thought it was Ben Johnson. Oh, did I think it was Ben Johnson? I never said nothing about no Ben Johnson. You never heard Ben Johnson come out of my mouth. You can't find a video on this channel talking about Ben Johnson's going to be the coach of the Raiders when I told you he wasn't going to be. I told Ben Johnson don't come over here. All right, D. Bernie. Whittington Thomas should be on here in a couple of seconds. He just texted me. Shuri, play Don't No Suckers Live Here by Sucker Free. Straight up, dog. Okay. All right. Siri, play Wonder Why They Call You Bitch by what's his name? Sean, Big Sean. What about that song? Okay. Or was it Tupac? I think it was Tupac. It's good, Dr. Feelgood. You happy? Dr. Feelgood looked like he happy. Justin Saw, stacking up computer punch cards must have been time consuming back in the days. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Only somebody who's old as cat shit knows about computer punch cards. That just showed how old your ass is. I didn't even know what the hell that was, bro. Come on, dog. How to say I'm an old ass Billy Goat without saying it. Punch card. Who says that, bro? It would have been funnier if you would have said floppy disk. It would have been funnier if you would have said that. But punch card, bro, no one knows that except an old ass cat. You got to be at least 87, bro. Got to be. Plus, you don't see a wrinkle on my face, bro. Look how smooth my skin is. Come on, though. You're the one looking like a whole prune right now. Okay. Come over here talking about a punch card. Nobody. Do you guys know what a computer punch card even looks like, bro? Can't make it up. Some of these guys are funny without being funny. DG, I would have had Louis Riddick. Yeah, Tupac. I got it right. I figured it out. I got a Big Sean. It was Tupac. Jared Barr. I have an Apple HomePod. It's playing all these songs. You call them out. Tupac. I got it right. I said Tupac after. I corrected it. Way too real. Lions get picked clean. Lost D in the OC. Hard for their teams who want to start a winning tradition. But what's even worse about it is that the Bears' new head coach knows all their offensive sets and plays and personnel. Mike McCoy. Come on, D-Burn. That's all we do is win. Okay? Said punch card, data processing. I don't know about no data processor, bro. Huh? The oldest computer I know of is a Commodore 64. I don't come from that old ass shit y'all come from, man. You guys had computers that had rats on a damn damn spinning wheels running the engine. Commodore 64 is the oldest as far as I go back, bro. These are old ass cats. Yeah, you 62. You old as shit. I'm not that old. I'm not 60. I'm not 60 is years from now, bro. I'm not 60. I'm not. I don't know what a punch card. I gotta call my daddy to do it. I gotta call my pops. Yeah, my pops is in his 80s. I gotta call my dad. Dad, what's a computer punch card? He'd be like, oh yeah, you're too young to know that. My dad would be like, you're too young to know what a punch card is. What's that? I didn't know what a computer was till a Commodore 64, bro. That's the first computer I ever heard of. And they still use Commodore 64s to make music. That's the first thing I ever heard of, dog. I'm from Silicon Valley. I don't know about no punch card, bro. I don't know nothing about that shit. Your pops is older than me, Justin Saw. Your dad is older than me. Okay, just letting you know, man. I mean, y'all really try to make me be older than I am. I don't know what no punch card is. That wasn't. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know what that shit is. D. Bernie. Anyway, Shaq, what do you think about them finalizing a fight between Fernell Alves and Terrence Crawford, supposed to take place in Vegas September? That might be something I have to go to, D. Bernie. I've never been to a fight. I've never been to a professional fight. Crawford better win that shit, and he better win decisively. I'm glad. Okay? Decisively. Might have to go to that one, D. Bernie. We may have to earmark that one. That may my birthday's in September too. Okay, so that could that might be D. Bernie. Depending on the date, that could be a fight Saturday and a Raider game on Sunday or Monday night. That could be a whole weekend. I think I'm gonna start hitting the homies up and talk about that. I don't care if I'm in the nosebleeds, bro. I may have to do that. I've never been to a professional prize fight before. That's on the list. Rally the troops, man. Well, some of them gonna have to get a weekend pass, man. Some of these cats they can't call a shot, bro. Like they got to bring the whole family, that kind of shit. So I'm glad about that fight, though. That's going to be a good fight. Well, all right, man. What do you guys think, man? You guys got a new GM, man. You guys going to go to these other channels and let them tell you how they got it right? Nobody thought about no John Spytek. Nobody thought that, bro. But they're going to take credit for it. Like we always said on this channel, John Spytek's the general manager. You even got that wrong, bro, because when you said that it was going to be a coach and a general manager tandem, you got that wrong too. Last fight too was Mayweather Mosley in 2010. I know a lot of people get tickets for fights, man. They didn't have to sell the tickets. We'll call resales them. Yeah, man. I hear a lot of funny things about fights, man. I have to take some of my homies that know about that type of shit. But I've never been to a fight, man. That's something that I need to do. Plus, it's birthday month. I have no idea about this GM. What do you think about it? Never heard of this guy. I gotta do my homework. I don't talk about something Justin saw if I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing about the man. So I'm gonna have to do my homework. I'll probably come on a little bit later after I do my intel. Hit up some of my Tampa Bay homies. Like the homie Tony Dale. Tony Dale's in Tampa. He's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Hit up some of my people. See what's going on. See what they got to say about it. I learned about Coupon Tom from Ikey Boy. Resident member of Bolts Up over here. The Bolts Up subscribers told us about. I didn't even know his name was Coupon Tom until he told me. Till he came on his channel and said Coupon Tom Telesco. Larry Ramirez with the 1999 Dono. What's up, pimp? Looks like we got a new general manager and his name is Spytek. I hope he spies on the other team and figure out what we need to do. Appreciate the support. My boy LR2 always coming through in the clutch. Make sure, man, you hug and kiss your granddaughter for my Uncle Shaq. Okay. D. Bernie. Only thing I can tell you is that I heard about John Tucker is he's one of the main catalysts that kicked the wheels on Brady and Gronkowski to Tampa. Okay. That's a good thing. So he's not a guy that sits around and sits on his hands bullshit. Okay, that's a good thing. Like I said, I'm just okay. Let me just say this right now. All right. You guys want to know what I think about it? I just found out about it. 1. 2, I don't know this man. But I'll say this. I'm like this with him. I'm even with him. I don't hate it. I don't love it. He's a half a tank of gas. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna judge the gas in the car by where it gets me to. Does it get me to my destination? Is the destination? I'm gonna judge him by the destination. The journey. I'm not just judging him by the journey. Okay, he's got a fresh start. He's got a fresh slate. We wipe the board clean. The whiteboard, we wipe it down. We giving him the markers. You got the job, dog. Obviously, he did enough. Let's see what he does. But if you guys think I'm gonna do a cartwheel, I'm not. If you think that I'm gonna give him more credit than he deserves, I'm not. I never give anybody more credit than they deserve. I tell you what I think. And as of now, I really don't have enough intel to give you a definitive answer. When it came to them other guys, I said it was shit. I told you immediately Josh and Dave was shit. I told you immediately Tom Telesco was shit. I ain't saying this right now. So let me do my homework and figure it out. I'll come back, and once I figure it out, I'll let you know. Zach said, should we go after college HC? We might not have a choice if everybody keeps telling us no. If everybody keeps telling us no, Zach, we might have to. So, I mean, we're halfway there, but the whole plan has took a shit. The only thing, I'll say this, and it hasn't been announced yet. If we got a general manager, it would make sense that we're going to hire Pete Carroll. Because any coach with their that holds their own salt would want to be able to know a GM, have some say-so in it. So if we get Pete Carroll, then I'll have a bit different opinion, because I know Pete. Pete Carroll, I know. D. Bernie knows, I know. SC, I know that man. John Gruden, I know him. These are guys that I know. So if it's announced later that we got somebody like that, then but if we're still looking for a coach, we're screwed. Who do we think we should get? I don't know. I'm gonna let Brady do his, do what he does. Okay. He said, I believe he played football in Michigan with Brady as well. Kind of the relationship between Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson in Arkansas. See, D. Bernie knows what to say to me. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a Brady hire then. If they went to Michigan together, it makes sense. That makes sense to me. Doesn't mean I like it. Doesn't mean I love it. It just means that makes sense. Brady's running shit. Brady hired a homie from college. They won a national championship. D. Bernie, was he the GM when Brady won the Super Bowl? Was he the GM when Brady won the Super Bowl on them? Let me know that. Zachary Reynolds, Carroll, I'm down with USC. Yeah, man, fight on, man. SC fan. 52 years. Been a SC fan longer than a Raider fan. I know Pete. He was assistant in Tampa. Okay. Logic. That's my official answer right now. Logic. The hiring's logic. The hiring is logic. It makes sense. Doesn't mean it's going to work. It just means it isn't an asinine pick. All right? Asinine. Hiring Tom Telesco was asinine. Hiring Josh and Dave, asinine. This makes sense. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but at least I can look at it and say, that makes sense. That makes sense. Why we hire John Spytek? Well, Tom Brady went to college with him in Michigan, won a national championship with Michigan. He was instrumental on bringing him and Gronkowski to Tampa. They won a Super Bowl. Those two things make sense. Doesn't mean I'm caping for it. Doesn't mean I'm saying that we're going to change our fortunes. What it means is it makes sense. Now, if Pete comes, that makes sense, because Pete will be like, I'm with it. I don't want a coach, general manager like this again. I don't want two dudes fighting against each other, bro. I don't want that. I want the guys to be in synergy together. I don't want the AP and TT shit. I don't want that. So hopefully whoever they got in mind is cool with Spy Tech. Hopefully Spy Tech wasn't running around clapping somebody's ex-wife or some shit. Okay? Just saying. Tony Brown, I could rock with Pete and Byron Leftwich as his OC. What do you think? I like B. Leftwich. Leftwich should have been got a shot. I like Leftwich. Leftwich is a survivor, bro. He went down to Jacksonville and survived as a quarterback. He has made a name for himself into an OC. Let some of these things happen, bro, Tony Brown, and I'll comment. Leftwich was Brady's OC. It makes sense. I keep having to say the same thing because, like I said before, just something about Shaq. When Shaq says something, people take everything, take the little piece and run down and say, that's what I said. I'm saying it makes sense. I'm not saying it's going to work. But I will say, so far it makes sense. It's logical. It holds up as far as why. But you still got on that grass, everything goes out the window on that grass. That grass is the ultimate the ultimate test is the grass. What's going to happen on the grass? Okay. Appreciate that, man. My boy Larry Ramirez came through in the clutch, man. Appreciate you guys. All you guys that you gave me the donos, man. Salute to you guys. All right, man. Is that it, you guys? See if you guys got any more questions, man. I mean, shoot, man. Cigar was this long. Now it's this long. Okay, so I got a little bit more time. I ain't got to go pick up my son for a while. So I'm gonna see if you guys got anything else. If not, man, we can move on, bro. We can move on. Holla at y'all. But looks like we got a general manager. Shaq, what's the stick of the day? Man, this stick of the day is a house blend, bro. House blend. That I like to smoke, man. This is a different one, man. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. No band on it. No band. It's just a house blend. So a lot of these house blends, bro, they're custom. They're custom put together. So pretty good. Tony Brown, they won't make him HC right off, but right after Pete leaves, I could see them promoting him to HC. Shaq, what's the quote of the day? Just because it makes sense doesn't mean it's gonna work. Quote of the day. Just made it up. Just because it makes sense doesn't mean it's gonna work. We're the same sign. We went to the same school. My mother and her mother knew each other when they both worked at the DMV. Don't mean it's gonna work. Makes sense. Doesn't mean it's gonna work though. All right, I love all y'all out there, man. I'll come back later on today once I figure out what's going on with this John Spy Tech cat. When I do my homework, I'll be back. Matt Shackleton.